I'm not opposed to using this. I just never mess with it because that's the one that's been plugged in. Do what you're familiar with.
One phrase to explain yesterday.
What's that?
I hate mosquitoes.
They were bad. Best.
Yeah, literally, like about every step, there's basically a mosquito on me on the way home. Literally, like so many mosquito bites all over my legs.
Yeah, I sprayed myself down and I was still covered with them.
I don't even have a spray, so. Like,
I could hear static like when you were waving the cords around. I could hear static coming out of the mic.
until game time, I'm sitting down.
I'm not hearing anything now, but yeah, that time when I came up and I could hear static.
No, you should. That Carter? It was last game. It wasn't your game. I'm not my game. Sitting right in the middle. On the roof would be the best. It'd be like on top of it. So you would still be close to the field. Yeah, it'd be way easier to go off. Okay, go. If I don't spend like wait, I have to ask her this. Hey, BRB.
The following is a presentation of the Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage. Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. Coming up on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. We'll break down tonight's matchup and preview other key games on the Ad Astra Sports Network.
Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride in supporting our community and our student athletes. Hi, I'm the General Manager, Don Glassman. We want to wish our area teams a fun and memorable season. A great person once said, victory is in quality of competition and not the final score. Visit online AllenSamuelsHutch.com and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways and special events. And as Mr. Samuels always says,
come by, let's be friends.
AdAstraRadio.com.
This is high school football, and this Midway Motors drive to the game takes us to Sterling, where tonight the 5th-ranked Sterling Black Bears host the number 8 Inman Teutons in another Central Kansas and Heart of America League marquee matchup. Alongside Clark the Shark Comley with studio engineer Rockin' Heath Schroeder, I'm Brian Richter. You're tuned in to Sterling Black Bear football on Sterling Radio and Black Bear Broadcasting at go.shsblackbears.com and Black Bear Broadcasting app on your Roku TV or Roku device. Sterling rolls into tonight's contest at 2-0 following a 27-15 road win over Mound Ridge last week. Zane Farney, he carried 22 times for 177 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wyatt Newberry added 101 yards on just 8 carries, and Darren Maxwell chipped in 48 hard yards on the ground and a key interception on defense. Inman, they're also 2-0 after a 24-6 victory over Trinity Catholic in Week 1 and a 32-27 thriller against Trinity Academy of Wichita last week. The Teutons struck on their very first play from scrimmage with a 70-yard touchdown bomb from quarterback Malachi Brunk to Corbin McClellan. Inman built a 24-9 halftime lead and stretched it to 32-15 before the Knights stormed back with 2 quick scores. The Teutons defense finally came up with a stop in the closing minutes to hold on for the win. Looking back to last season, these two met in Inman in a game that started, you might remember, really late due to a lightning and a thunderstorm, and ended with Sterling escaping with a 21-20 win. Farney rushed for 153 yards on 27 carries. Logan Isaac added 51 yards and a touchdown pass, and Newberry, he made a huge impact with 75 yards, and he also had 2 interceptions. Inman answered with a 24-yard touchdown from Braxton Murphy and a 75-yard kickoff return by Brunk, but the Black Bear defense held firm in the 4th. So tonight the stage is set. Both teams are looking to stay unbeaten and finish non-district play with plenty of momentum going into next week's district play. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll hear from Sterling head coach Brent Schneider about last week's win, and then from Inman's Lance Sawyer on his squad's 2-0 start. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Sterling Black Bear football on Sterling Radio and Black Bear Broadcasting.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. More local sports coverage at AdAstraRadio.com with exclusive stories and game day audio.
What sets Sterling Medical Center apart? It's our commitment to care for the heartbeat of our community, your entire family. That's why we've crafted a unique approach that caters to every age and every stage. From the first cry of the newborn to the wisdom of our seniors, we've got the whole family covered under one roof. Why go anywhere else when Sterling Medical Center is your one-stop destination for comprehensive and compassionate family care? Choose Sterling Medical Center, where family health is not just a service, but a heartfelt commitment. Your family, our priority.
Need a new bathroom, dream kitchen, new roof, concrete driveway, or even a custom-built home? We are your one-stop shop, Briseño Construction, LLC. We do it all. Give us a call, 620-894-5000. Call today.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
This is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. For years, we've been known for our great service with our ag customers. But did you know we can handle your family or small business insurance needs as well? We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about what we can do for you. As an independent agency, we can shop different coverage options for you. Stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman, or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128. Or or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustomBLDG.com.
This week we have Inman coming to town. Inman always a tough opponent, another league foe. What are you seeing with their film, and what are you going to look out for?
Yeah, Inman is usually a really challenging team. They have another good quarterback this week. We know that their offense kind of focuses around him, but they have other elements to it. They have some good running backs playing the wing position and a good fullback, so they like to throw it around a little bit, but they really like to run off tackle. So our defense has got to be ready. We feel pretty good about just coming off the Mound Ridge game, how well our defense has been playing. So I think we're ready for that challenge.
Yeah, it's nice to have a good defense.
We've got some kids really flying around. Cameron Morris is just playing really well at outside linebacker for us. And Jace Darnauer's kind of popping all over the place. He plays some running back for us and plays some safety for us, and he's been really showing up for us. So
what I know is about Jace is his consistent blocking in your offense, and he's always tackling people.
Yeah,
and stopping the outside run and stuff like that. I've been impressed with him.
He's very disciplined. That's one thing that is just awesome about Jace is he knows. I feel like he knows about every position, and he's just versatile, and we know he's going to do his job.
Okay, well, exciting for another week of football and a really a nice game here with Inman. So thanks for stopping by, Coach, and we'll see you next week.
Absolutely.
Ready to travel but worried about poor coverage? With NextTech Wireless, you get the best service wherever you are. We may be Kansas-based, but you still get coverage nationwide. So, go out and explore knowing that we have you covered. And for a limited time, get the Google Pixel 9 Pro or Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus and a Google Pixel Watch 3 on us. NextTech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Along with creating fuel for America, Kansas Ethanol produces dry distillers grains, a valued high-nutrient livestock feed. Kansas Ethanol also brings millions of dollars of revenue and economic development to Rice County and Central Kansas. For more details, go to kansasethanol.net.
Keep your fleet running strong with New Image Trucking Service Center. Reliable repairs done right. Full service shop for your cars or trucks. We'll have you back on the road. Call New Image Trucking at 620-680-9342 today. Walton Plumbing and Heating at 112 North Broadway in Sterling is who to call for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Call them at 620-278-3462, a proud supporter of Black Bears and Warriors sports.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought and fought. The best offer they made was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Man Wyatt Tanksley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed or embroidered? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Company in Hutch. Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, we've got you covered. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Welcome back on our Midway Motors Drive to the Game here on the Sterling Network. And we're joined now on Ad Astra Radio by Lance Sawyer, the head coach of the Inman Teutons. Coach, really nice season for you so far. You're off to a great start with wins over Trinity Catholic in Week 1 and then Trinity Academy there in Week 2. So two clearly nice wins for you to start the year. And I know just finishing the season last year with you in the postseason there at Plainville, you had a younger group, but you got a lot of guys now this year that have some experience. And you're off to a good start.
Yeah, we had a lot of guys put a lot of work into the weight room this summer. We have a lot of experience coming back. We got our entire backfield back. We got guys that are starting to figure out how to win instead of just how to play games and compete. And so, I think both those wins were quality wins. We're excited about where we're at and where we could go in the future.
I know that just based off the first week, Malachi Brunk got our Athlete of the Week here at Astra Radio, and so at the quarterback position, he's been able to kind of be a dual threat guy for you, throwing in, running the football. As you look at the success that you maybe had in the past and how that looks moving forward, how important is it to you to have a guy like that leading the offense?
Well, yeah, he's just a dual threat. I mean, he can run the ball, he passes the ball pretty well. He's a tough kid, and when the game is on the line, he wants the ball. But I think he'll give a lot of credit to our offensive line. I think their offensive line is playing tremendous this year. We got seniors up there with Cooper Weems and Braden Stutzman and Dylan Larson, but then you got Cash Sherling and Grant Knoxted. All of them paving the way for him. I think our wings are doing a great job blocking. Crew Harris and Corbin McClellan. We have athletes all over the place, and so it helps Malachi to get some openings. But we have threats all over the field.
Sure, for sure. Again, off to the 2-0 start, and now you take on a Sterling team that's also 2-0. They've looked really good in their first couple of weeks, impressive in wins over Sedgwick and then beating Mound Ridge last week. When you look at this Black Bear team, probably not unlike yourself, they got a lot of experience and a team that has been coming up. What do you think about the Sterling squad?
Yeah, this group is very experienced. I mean, 4 years ago, I mean, all these kids were starting. I remember the entire backfield being all freshmen, and so these guys have continued to grow. They keep getting better every year. They'll have some of the best running backs that we'll see throughout the course of the season. It'll be a challenge, with their offense. They run the flex bone. Being able to stop their option game will be a challenge, but it'll be a fun one.
When you look at a game like this too, is obviously district play is already looming. Just the way the system is set up now, how big is it to see teams like you have here in the first few weeks to get you prepared for that?
Yeah, I mean, to get us prepared for district play, to understand what playoff football is like. We talked about that all week. I mean, this is not just a district opponent, this is a playoff opponent. Somebody that we're going to have to focus on. Whatever goals we have, this is the type of team you're going to have to beat to get there. And so we're excited to see the physical matchup. I think it'll be one of the hardest hitting games we'll play. And so, it'll be a battle.
We've talked about a lot of the things that are going your way here early in the season, but it is still early in the season. You've only played 2 games, so are there any other key parts of the game that you're looking at improving still as you continue on?
I think if we can still develop our offense, we've gotten to be one-dimensional. We've thrown the ball quite a bit. If we could open it up and pass the ball a little bit, I think would help. But just we haven't seen breakout games from other athletes, and I think once people start keying on Malachi running the ball all the time, Crew Harris will start breaking a couple, and then Braxton Malloy will start shining. And we're excited to see all of the kids start stepping up and have breakout games.
I saw your head coach of the Inman Teutons here on the Drive of the Game. Coach, thank you for the time. Best of luck tonight.
I appreciate that.
Stay tuned. More of our Midway Motors Drive of the Game coming up on Ad Astra Radio.
We've got more of the Midway Motors Drive to the Game coming up. Midway Motors, committed to helping you find the right vehicle. Stream the game of the week online at adastraradio.com or download the Ad Astra Radio app.
Hello, I'm Nicole Gallion. Imagine coming home to a place where the neighbors feel like family. In Sterling, Kansas, we pride ourselves on small town charm and big opportunity. With a vibrant downtown, excellent school system, our private college, expanding employment opportunities, and new housing developments, Sterling offers something for everyone. Easy access to neighboring cities and our renowned old-fashioned 4th of July are more reasons we think you'll agree that in Sterling, the quality of life shines.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends. Come fuel up, raise up a cup, gather up your grub at the hub.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
Hyatt Life Sciences has now developed a full line of products that support the immune system, brain function, joint flexibility, and glucose health.
And so it's a lot of kind of information sharing, knowledge sharing for us, and we learn a lot from our customers when they come and tell us about what what they've done and what they've seen and experienced. And that actually is exactly why we have the product line. A lot of the times our product line was developed because we just heard from customers.
Follow us on Facebook or visit HyattLifeSciences.com to see how we can help.
Grab your clubs, call your friends, and hit the fairways. At Lions Public Golf Course, 18 holes plus cart rental is only $20 on Thursdays. And students, green fees are just $10 on weekdays and $15 on weekends. It's time to hit the greens and elevate your game. Call 620-680-0439 to book a tee time for the Thursday special. And remember, student rates are all the time at Lions Public Golf Course, where students play more and pay less.
AdAstraRadio.com.
The Midway Motors Drive to the Game continues here in Sterling with tonight's One to Watch, brought to you by Rice Community Health. We care for our patients like family. For Sterling, Zane Farney is the headline. The senior has opened 2025 with 336 yards on 42 carries, average of 8 yards per attempt, and 7 touchdowns. Wyatt Newberry, he provides great balance to Farney as he has 216 yards on just 20 carries, which brings that nearly at 11 yards per rush. Darren Maxwell, he continued to shine on both sides of the ball, including last week's interception against Mound Ridge. Nice 40-yard run in week 1 and put in 48 yards last week against Mound Ridge. The Black Bear defense has been equally impressive. Through 2 games, Sterling has allowed only 21 total points on just 15 opponent possessions. Teams are averaging 112 yards rushing and 116 yards passing per game against the Bears, with only 1 passing touchdown allowed, while Sterling has picked off 3 passes. That works out to about 4 yards per rush and 5 yards per pass attempt. Against Mound Ridge, several defenders stood out. Cameron Morris, he led the way with 13 tackles, 7 of those being solo. Wyatt Newberry, he had 7 solos. David Myers added 8 tackles. He had 3 solos and 5 assists. Jace Darnau recorded 6 tackles and an interception. And of course, we already talked about Maxwell. He had 5 tackles, and Jacob Lewis added 5 tackles, including 3 solo stops. This defense has proven to be just as impactful as the explosive ground game in Sterling's 2-0 start. For Inman, quarterback Malachi Brunk has been efficient and dangerous. He's completed 11 of 16 passes for 231 yards on 2 touchdowns and added 186 yards rushing on 39 carries with 2 scores. Corbin McClellan, he has been the top target with 7 catches, 163 yards. That's 23 yards a catch, and he also has a touchdown while adding 78 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Braxton Malloy, he's added a nice threat in the run game with 95 yards on 16 carries, and that's 6 yards a clip. Tyler Jarek, he has 3 catches for 39 yards and a touchdown, plus 15 tackles and 2 interceptions on defense. Well, on defense, Brunk leads with 20 tackles, while Cooper Weens follows up with 15 tackles and 2 sacks. So between Brunk's dual threat ability, McClellan's explosive playmaking, and contributions from Malloy and Crew Harris and Jarek, Inman has proven they can put points on the board, both through the air and on the ground. This has been tonight's Ones to Watch, brought to you by Rice Community Health. We care for our patients like family. And since injuries are always part of football, have you been injured at work or in a car wreck? Pyle Law takes the time to explain your options and get you the benefits you deserve. Now let's take a look at how teams in District 6 and 7 fared last week on the Lions Dental Care Scoreboard, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Medicine Lodge, they lost to Chaparral. Conway Springs saw their 25-game win streak ended by Garden Plain 33-14. Ellenwood goes to 2-0 by defeating Harrington 43-6. South Sumner, they got blanked by Olpe 48-0. Of course, Trinity Catholic defeated Sedgwick 23-8. Sterling, of course, in District 6 defeated Mound Ridge. Marion over Douglas 24-14. Inman, of course, we've talked about that one, 32-27 over Trinity Academy. And Remington, the Broncos defeated Bennington 42-6. We'll keep updating the Lions Dental Care Scoreboard as the scores roll in tonight. Now let's bring in Clark the Shark Comley for tonight's Shark Bites of the Game, sponsored by Precision Engraving Awards of Sterling. Well, Clark's going to give his shark bites. Let's hope they're better than last week. Here we go, Clark. Come on in.
What was wrong with last week?
They were non-existent, except you said we needed to stop the pass. Well, it took you a while to get to that, was my point.
I think the key to this game is probably going to be whether they can stop our offense. I think our pass defense has improved enough from the last couple of years that I think we're going to be okay. And, they may get us spread out and that quarterback gets some long runs, but I think for the most part we're kind of contained that. If they can't stop our offense, they won't get the ball that much. And I think we've proven on offense we're not making that many mistakes anymore. Where we used to kind of have to make a long play to get back up on the chains. Now we're making pretty good yardage on almost every first down. And if you're going to let us get yardage on first down, it gets really hard to stop us. And so it comes down to whether their defense can actually stop us, or instead of us screwing it up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my thing, if they can stop us.
Well, that is the precision.
Now, did you like that, how I embellished it and went on and into detail? Detail for you.
It was great. I am impressed by that. Those were the Shark Bites of the Game, brought to you by Precision Engraving Awards of Sterling. And this is Black Bear Football on Sterling Radio and Black Bear Broadcasting, coming to you live from Alan Samuels Broadcast. We'll be back in 5.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
If you're in the ag business, you need a financial partner that understands it. We have years of ag business experience, but we make an extra effort to get to know your operation. We make all our loan decisions locally and even offer on-farm visits to learn your business firsthand. We know ag business, your business. Lions Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lionsfed.com.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver. And what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
To become a trusted choice independent insurance agent,
I pledge to be there for you when disaster strikes.
You have to commit to a pledge.
And to stand by you and guide you through your claim.
And the first thing they'll do as your agent,
and I pledge,
is put all this in writing and sign it. Your hope is that you never need your insurance. Their promise is that it will be a very different experience if you do. Trusted choice. You need an independent insurance agent.
Call us at First Group Insurance or go to our website at insurewithus.net.
Hi, this is Tori Tip with State Farm Insurance. At Tori Tip State Farm, serving our community and protecting our customers are our top priorities. We offer a wide range of insurance options to cover what matters most to you. Stop by on the square in Lyons today and make sure that you have all the coverage you need and none that you don't. Tori Tip State Farm, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Our Midway Motors Drive to the Game wraps up with tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by AG360 Insurance. Here to partner in your legacy, contact agents Darren Eddy and Cody Moores in Inman. For Sterling, quarterback Logan Isaac, the 4-year starter, leads the Black Bears offense. Running backs Zane Farney, Wyatt Newberry, Jace Darnauer, the junior, has made a nice appearance this year, as Clark mentioned in the pregame, on his exterior blocking. Wide receiver Porter Anderson fills out the skill positions. Offensive line is led by seniors Kevin Plouts and Cale Thomas. Junior center Cameron Morrison, tackles Derek Crone and Cody Schweitzer round out the Sterling starting 11. For Inman, tackle Cooper Weens comes in at that left tackle. Dylan Larson at the center. Grant Noxted at a tackle. Braden Stutzman at the guard, and Cash Shearling at the other guard. And then tight end Gage Sisson. As we mentioned in earlier, quarterback Malachi Brunk leads them in offense, followed by running back Corbin McClellan, running backs Crew Harris, and wide receiver Tyler Jarrett. We're about 4.5 minutes before kickoff here, so let's take a look at the uniforms. Tonight's uniform check is brought to you by I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson. It's where to take your clothes. Sterling is dressed in their black jerseys over their white pants with their white helmets, while Inman counters in all whites and with black numerals and black helmets. It's the 5th-ranked Sterling Black Bears and the 8th-ranked Inman Teutons. Kickoff is just a few minutes away between the Sterling Black Bears I mentioned and the Inman Teutons. Sterling leads the all-time series 19-5. With Clark the Shark Comley and studio engineer Rockin' Heath Schroeder, I'm Brian Richter, and this has been the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. And Clark, as we now approach game time, the captains are headed to the middle of the field. Zane Farney, Logan Isaac, and really Brad Gillespie's out there along with
Anderson
and Porter Anderson. Can't make out all of the Inman captains, but
because our guys are standing in front of them.
They're in the way. We got, if you're listening tonight, it's kind of overcast here, Clark.
Yeah, it looks like it could start sprinkling. It's really a beautiful puffy cloud thing. It's not, it's kind of like the sand dunes in the sky, only they're blue.
Wow, that is descriptive.
You can picture that.
I can sort of picture that.
Like I could just slide right down on that one cloud if I had a cloud sled.
Well, we do have a nice look at it. Pretty good crowd for Sterling tonight all across here. Kind of as a normal late arriving crowd that
it's not a great crowd yet. There'll be another few hundred come in here when they get done eating stuff.
Inman, they're filling the visitor stands. I'd like to tell you we would know what the wind is, but we don't see a flag tonight, so can't really see that. But Sterling has won the toss. They'll defer and defend the south end zone, while Inman, the Teutons, will receive, and they will defend the north end zone. And so we are nearly ready for football. As we're
going to need a lot of I-need stuff on this one. Everybody's wearing white pants.
It's
and the field's all sandy.
It is.
So everybody's going to get sand up in their pants.
How do you respond to that? I haven't figured out. Thanks to Chris Childs, who runs the camera for us up here in the box, and Sure to Be Wrong Stats Junior. Chaz Coblin will be up here early or later here tonight, and so we're ready.
Chaz better hurry up and show up, or we're going to have no stats at all.
He's a little late arriving, to say the least, and so we're ready for football.
Are you ready for some football?
So Sterling will kick off here, and
they better watch out for the onside.
You think that they're ready for it?
They're pretty good at kicking it right down the middle.
Sterling has, I think, at least 2 that I know of, and they've got pretty much their hands team up there, I would think.
They don't have any big linemen there at the 50. Right in the middle, they got, looks like 2 skill guys.
Jarek and Noah Herndon are in the middle there.
That's where I'd put them,
and yeah, they also... These teams are eager to play, I'll say. They have been ready since the 6-minute mark, both teams.
How do you know that? Did you go around there real quick and ask them?
Well, did you see them standing on the sideline? No more warming up, Clark?
I think they were done warming up.
That's what I'm saying. They were ready to play.
Probably bored, if anything.
Lane Weigel will kick it off for Sterling. He's had a really nice year kicking the football.
It's not Sure to Be Wrong Junior.
Sure to Be Wrong Senior. So Weigel will kick it off for Sterling, and here's the kick, and it is a line drive squib kick. It'll bounce and picked up at the 22 and will fall down at the 24-yard line. Was Crew Harris. He started to pick it up and then tripped, and so Inman will start out on their own 21, but we do have a flag. I'm guessing Sterling might have been offside, so we'll wait for the call. And Inman will probably ask them to re-kick it. I would. And so they'll walk the ball back to the. They'll
What was
walk
the flag?
Are you not listening
No,
to me?
I was texting.
Well, yes, there was a flag.
What was it?
I told you it was offside, so Sterling will have to kick from the 35-yard line.
Brutal penalty after we got him to fall down.
Looks like after an encroachment penalty.
So Inman wisely takes the penalty and forced Sterling to kick off from the 35, as I mentioned, and that was big, as Clark mentioned. That
I think they got it about the 22, and this is probably getting up at the 40.
So Weigel will kick it off again. They're not going to give the speedy Teutons a chance to really get any return. I wouldn't either, and
it was perfect the first one.
Harris is standing on his own 18.
Guess we could try to kick it out of the end zone.
If he could get it there, that would be kick it into the end zone would be worth it. Here's Weigel's kick, and it's another. It hits. And it hits.
We got that.
Onside kick on the play.
Okay, here it is. The kickoff went off of Noah Herndon, right off his chest, and then.
Inman got it. That was accidental.
Recovered by Inman.
It wasn't like he was trying to kick it off him. It just went right to him.
So it went off of Noah Herndon, and it bounced, and I think Weigel had a chance to get it, but Inman will come up with great field position on the Sterling 45-yard line.
Well, these beginning plays are very, game-answering type deals. You kind of see what everybody's got.
So Inman in their shotgun or pistol double wing, they'll move Sisson over to the right. They'll give the rounded sweep on the right side from left to right, and that'll be a pickup of about 5 yards, 4.5 by Corbin McClellan. So they also, Sterling runs the flex bone, looks like the double wing, but this is a true double wing with counters and sweeps and a lot of misdirection.
So what is Sterling's? A false double wing?
It is the flex bone, and it is an option-based offense.
This is not. Like this one doesn't have as much option in it.
Right. So 11:25. We just kicked this thing off. I see Maddox Link out there at tackle, and this is a run right up the middle and a hard hit, but it'll be a first down for Inman as Malachi Brunk, I believe that was Brunk, carried the football himself, and first down on the Sterling 33-yard line, 32. Clock continues to run, 11 minutes.
Well, so far advantage Inman, huh?
It sure looks that way. The breaks have gone that way.
I don't think there's been any breaks. It's just been really good execution.
Inman will come up with a tight trips formation. They'll pitch it out to the wing, and it's really just a sweep and a nice run by Braxton Malloy, who gets another 10 yards, and I was concerned about this. The exterior run defense by Sterling last week wasn't great, and
now so far it isn't great again.
It is not. Coming out of the game, Cody Hook is just seeing his first action tonight of the season, comes out limping. Maddox Link seeing his first action this year as well. Been on the JV. So it's 1st and 10. Inman on the Sterling 20. They'll ride it in there, and Brunk will pitch it. He'll throw it over the head of Crew Harris. Harris will run back and recover it at the 26-yard line of Sterling, so a loss of 6 there.
I think that was a touchdown-saving pitch.
I did too.
If he executes that, I think he's going all the way in there.
I would 100% agree with you, Clark, because there was nobody else out there.
It seems like things are a little bit too easy in the opening going for their running game.
The only thing that stopped them is, of course, themselves.
That was a huge mistake.
So they're back in this tight twins, and Brunk will roll. He'll look right down the middle of the field, and he's got a wide open Corbin McClellan, who has it go right off his fingertips, I believe, in the end zone for an incomplete.
I don't know. When I saw him go, I thought, oh boy, that's going to be bad. And then it was going to be bad, but he overthrew him.
Well, Sterling plays with 2 safeties, and the inside receiver went to the not just to the sideline. The inside receiver went right down the middle of the field, which was McClellan. He had, I believe, a 70-yard touchdown last week.
You know, I thought he overthrew him by 5 yards when it left the quarterback's hand.
It was close.
Barely missed him. Well, here goes the scramble around.
Now with Twins, they'll run in motion. Will Crew Harris. Brunk throws it up under, and it's caught for a first down. McClellan.
First down. I think it's short. Okay, I lied. They're moving the sticks.
It is a first down and 10. It'll be first and goal from the 10, so 4 downs to score, and McClellan was wide open.
Everything is going Inman's way because we seem a little bit confused or something.
Brunk was, he had no pressure on him as he rolled to his right and found McClellan. Just kind of a flood route, had a deep out, a middle out, and easily completed that. Brunk will ride it in. He'll run it up the middle on this read play, and he will get 5 out of that. So an easy 5 for Brunk.
Ball carried by Malachi Brunk.
So they're attacking Sterling not only outside but inside. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Inman marching here on this short 45-yard drive after Sterling committed an offside penalty or an encroachment penalty, and then had the kickoff go off in front of an Inman.
That's important there.
Player. They recovered, and they have been on the march since. Brunk's all alone in the backfield this time with his 2 wings to the side. His fullback is out. They'll put Harris in motion, and Brunk will actually, that was McClellan will score an easy 6 points. And
he walked in there.
Sure did.
Man, that's a beautiful drive by Inman.
Inman up 6-0.
That looks like your brother's old offense at Hoyt Junior High right there, all that reversing and stuff.
It kind of is. And so Inman is up 6. 8.5 remaining in the first quarter.
I can never find the ball against them. It was always going different ways.
You got to tackle everybody.
Yeah, you got to tackle everybody.
One thing about this, Inman does go for 2, and Sterling offers very little resistance right there for a 2-point conversion, and the Teutons are fired up.
They should be fired up. They just executed that drive pretty flawlessly.
They lead from Sterling 8-0 here, 8:31 remaining in the first quarter. This is the Allen Samuels broadcast booth and Sterling Black Bear football.
Still working on your summer to-do list? Your neighborhood Ace has the best brands you need to tackle any outdoor project. Choose from a big selection of outdoor power equipment, plus find quality tools to complete your workshop. When it's time to kick back and enjoy the weekend, we've got the perfect furnishings and decor for any outdoor space. Plus the latest grills, from hosting a family barbecue to giving your kids the perfect place for backyard play. Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, and Meade.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back in Sterling, 8.5 remaining. Sterling has been punched in the face as Inman took the football. 1 negative play in that drive, but it didn't bother him a bit as they scored a 5-yard touchdown by Corbin McClellan, and he was huge on that drive, as he also had a huge catch on that drive as well. Now McClellan will kick off. Back deep looks like Farney is back there. It'll be a line drive. It'll skip, and it'll be picked up by a Black Bear, and he's got room to run, and I can't tell who it is, but that is Jacob Lewis, and a nice return by Jacob, clear out to the 35-yard line. Well, Sterling will be in business.
Tackle made by number 13, Jace Jennings.
Sterling has not trailed this year, and
we're trailing now.
And
so we're going to have to see how we respond to our first adversity, really, as far as being behind.
Be sure to stream this week and others weeks and other stream live audio and video with Ad Astra Radio. The Ad Astra Radio app powered by Nextech Wireless, the latest phones and devices at the best prices. Sterling with Anderson way up to the top. And this will be Farney, and he will be tackled quickly, but he'll fall forward for 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
They've got a lot of linemen down there. Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
They're filling every gap, it looks like.
So they're bringing everybody up on the line of scrimmage, taking away those dive plays or midline plays for Farney, trying to take him out of the game.
Well, everybody does, but very few can, but they definitely got a lot of dudes at the line of scrimmage.
Playing a 6-man front, 2 linebackers, and let's be honest, there goes Farney, and that could be a first down. He gets a nice gain there. And it will be a first down for Sterling. Sterling has completed, I believe, 1 pass this year on maybe 5 or 6 attempts.
It was a thing of beauty, the one we got.
It was. Whether you're looking to join on campus or online, Sterling College has the programs and activities to help you become a leader. Be a warrior. Sterling, Cameron Morris with the football with Isaac under center. A belly play to Farney. He's got room, avoids 2 tackles, now trying to outrun 3 Teutons, and he will. He gets tripped, but he'll fall forward and be tackled in the end zone. It's a touchdown, Sterling. What a run by Zane Farney, Clark.
That was a great run, and then what a finish, how he ran away from them. All of a sudden he had another gear when he got out to the sideline. He wasn't showing, and he was gone.
What a run. He broke it to the right side, then bounced to left, avoided 2 tacklers who seemed to have him in their grasp, and then, as Clark mentioned, outran a number of Teutons for the score. So Sterling strikes in 3 plays. Here's the kick from Weigel. It is up, and it is good, and Sterling trails 8-7. We've got a crazy one going on right now here in Sterling. Inman leads 8-7, 7:07 in the first. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
Kansas, trust the power of blue for your can-care plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
There is still time to make 2025 your year. For a limited time, sign up for MTC Fiber Internet and get free internet until 2026. You'll get internet that is 10 times faster than cable or wireless, plus a local network built by neighbors for neighbors. For more information or to sign up for service, stop by your local MTC office, call 877-216-9951, or visit mtcforme.com.
Ad Astra Radio.
Weigel kicks it off, and this is going to be bad as Crew Harris has 1 man to beat, and he's beaten him, and that will be a touchdown return for Inman. I believe that was 78 yards for a touchdown kickoff return, and so Inman, who might have been stumbling after that quick Sterling touchdown, answers on their own.
And lightning fast, they got right back to the end zone.
The hole there was incredible that Harris ran through, and
it wasn't like they got a wedge or anything.
No,
it's like he just took the ball up and ran straight there, and there was nobody there.
Yeah, he basically just ran in between the numbers and the hash marks.
I don't think he made a cut. He just ran straight.
He ran straight. The hole was huge, and so of course Inman goes for 2. They don't kick it.
Maybe the way things are going, these extra points are going to be key in this game.
So Brunk, he'll give it. They'll run a little halfback pass. Crew Harris, he's rolling, throws it in the middle, and it's tipped off a Teuton and then is caught. And the catch It was tipped off of Gage Sisson, but can't catch the number as to who caught that extra point.
It was luck.
It was, and
he did a good job covering it. And at the last second, that guy popped open, and he threw it right to him and went through his hands, and another guy got it.
So Sterling with Inman with a quick response, now up 9, and this will be a factor as we go forward. We'll take a 30-second break here on as Sterling trails 16-7 against the Teutons of Inman. 6:54 remaining. This is the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
Pile Law, we're here for you. Whether you've been injured in an accident or need guidance through a workers' compensation claim, Pile Law provides trusted, personalized legal support. With years of experience and a commitment to fighting for your rights, we're ready to help you get the justice and compensation you deserve. Call Pile Law today at 620-241-9000 for your free consultation. Nights and evening appointments are available. Pile Law, serving clients with the utmost care across Kansas.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Well, here in Sterling, we've got a lot of action going on. We're not even halfway through the first quarter and seen 3 touchdowns in that span, just under 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And if you joined us late, you've missed a bunch. Inman took the opening kickoff and went 45 yards and quickly scored. Sterling would counter on 3 plays on a Zane Farney touchdown, and now Crew Harris, the Inman sophomore, sprints 78 yards on the kickoff return. A squib here goes through Tucker Haas's legs, and that will be Jacob Lewis will pick it up. He'll dance and pull a few Teutons with him, and they'll take over on the 33-yard line.
Well, Jacob's getting to carry the ball a lot as a kick returner.
Boy, that's twice now. And so Sterling's offense was quite effective. Special teams and defense, not so much right now.
Well, you can say the same about Inman's defense.
Well, I said special teams, did I not?
Yeah.
And so Isaac with Farney behind him, Darnauer on his left side, and Newberry in motion. It'll be a give to Farney. He bounces, he starts to his left, bounces to his right. Now it's a race. And he broke another tackle, and now it's him and McClellan to the end zone, and Farney will gallop, sprint.
What are we watching?
76 yards for a
touchdown. Track and field? There's no defense being played anywhere.
None, to say the least. Farney, he started to his left, set up his block, bounced right, and then outran the rest of the Inman secondary. And with them playing a 6-2, there's just not a lot of people in the defensive backfield. And so with 6:33.
They were not in the 6-2 that time, by the way.
Okay, thank you, Clark. Sterling will go ahead and not chase the points. And Weigel's extra point looks good, and it is. And Sterling trails by 2. Inman leads 16-14, and you don't want to look away. These 30-second breaks are taking longer than the actual plays themselves. So here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, you're watching Sterling Black Bear football.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine and Hutchinson. Get a rugged 2025 Ram 1500 for only 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% off MSRP. Drive home a Bighorn and get an extra $1,000 cash back. And if you own a Chevy, GMC, Ford, or Toyota, that's another $1,500 off. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back in Sterling in a scoring explosion, and again, we have not made it through the first half of the quarter, as it is Inman 16, Sterling 14, 30 points put up in this first quarter.
Wow. We're going for stat records tonight. This is going to be an all-time high school. No, probably not all-time.
Nah, I would guess not, no.
Probably this week's record.
Well, you're really going out on the limb there.
He's had 4 runs for 133 yards so far, Zane has.
That's not bad. Weigel's kick will force it right down the hash mark, and Crew Harris will pick it up on the 10, bounces into his man and decides to kneel it. And
that's an odd choice to kneel it because that guy's fast.
He is, and so
he could have danced around and gone. We could have had another touchdown there.
They didn't risk a fumble, so Inman will take over on their own 13-yard line. And
man, I'm glad I got a nap.
Well,
if this may go to 11.
If well, I think this would have
maybe 11 o'clock. We'll still be here in the stadium.
You would have, yeah, that may be the case. I think this would have woken you up here.
This game goes to 11.
As 6.5.
You see they got a new Spinal Tap movie coming out? This amp goes to 11.
I did not see that, Clark. I'll have to check that out. 6.5 remaining in the first quarter. Yes, I said the first quarter, 16-14. And now Brunk will fake it, now go left, and he'll be tackled, but he will get 5 on the carry.
Man, it's been a while since we've seen a tackle.
That's true.
He was tackled.
So Zach Wooler in there at the middle linebacker got Nolan Wellman at the left, and I believe that's David Myers at the right, or the outside linebacker on the right side. So really a lot of inexperience out there right now in those positions, but they've been seeing a lot of action.
It's just the way we've been subbing. It's kind of normal for us.
Newberry and Darren Maxwell take the safeties, and this will be a give, and it will be.
David Myers just played that beautifully.
David Myers brought down Braxton Malloy as he came across the formation on a little sweep play, and for maybe a gain of a yard out of that, and so it'll bring up third and a long 3, almost 4. Now under 6 minutes finally in this, well.
First quarter.
Yeah, crazy first quarter.
It has been crazy.
It's been a scoring explosion.
You see these in this tight formation offenses, you're thinking, this quarter will go by fast. Ooh, this game's going to be fast, and it's not.
No, it is not. And Brunk will take it up the middle, and he will have enough for the first down. The ball came out, but he was already down. There is a flag on the field.
It's a late flag.
It is, and so it came from the side judge on the Inman sideline. And so I didn't see the fumble. I did see the players scrambling for the football. It'll be a face mask on Sterling, so a huge 15-yard penalty right there.
They were short, weren't they? So they were going to have to make a decision what to do there.
They'll call it not a 15-yard, but a 5-yard, but it will give Inman the first down, and now out to the 28-yard line. And Sterling continuing to sub a lot of players here as Kipton Smith, the freshman, here at the.
Well, we've already ran the length of the field about 6 times.
Kind of gassed.
Chasing each other, you know.
Davis Thompson manning up on this Inman sideline. Again, motion. They'll do their double handoff. Harris goes over to the left side, bumps into his own player, and finally will be wrestled down by Wyatt Newberry. Sterling had people there, but just couldn't get their hands on him.
You're 100% right. We played that very well, and then no one tackled. He squeezed through not much of a hole, and then seemed to be a touchdown-saving
tackle.
It wasn't really a tackle. It was like a
rodeo, a bulldog.
Yeah, a bulldog move there to get him down.
So Inman with second and probably about 4 actually now, and they give you a ton of looks. You have to be real disciplined because you have so much eye candy on their offense. Like right here as Sisson moves over from the left tight end to the right, now in motion, and this is McClellan, and he is up ended immediately by David Myers, who was just standing there waiting on him.
David is doing a great job. He's beating his man who's in charge of him, you know.
So 2 nice plays by David brings up 3rd and 1 for Inman at the 3.5-minute mark. Coach Schneider imploring his linebackers to fill a little bit harder, his inside linebackers. Farney now back out there at safety.
He was probably
actually Farney at the right corner. Landon Aguilera now in. Darnauer back at safety. Brunk, he'll run it through for a gain of 2 out to the 40-yard line and another first down. That off tackle has been effective for Inman.
Well, they didn't need much on that one. So they haven't had a huge play for a touchdown in 3 minutes.
Well, their first drive was not, there was no long. So they drove 45 yards for that.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about the kickoff return.
Chunkier plays, though.
They were chunkier.
Yeah.
Looking for a pass here, I would guess.
You are?
Yep, I am.
First down.
Yep. Jace Jennings, he'll come out here to the right side, split in the 175-pound, 6'2". And this is a give to McClellan, and he's got a run here of about 8-10. He'll run out of bounds. There's going to be a flag, and I'm guessing that's in the area of holding, and it is illegal use of the hands, and so that will come back. And McClellan is able to get to the corner, and Sterling just outnumbered over here.
Yes, I would agree. And Landon did a pretty good job trying to contain him, but lost at the end. He got around him.
2:19, that'll be marked from the spot, and so it'll bring up 1st and 12, 13 for Inman. So a nice game by McClellan, called back as a result of that holding penalty or illegal use of the hands. And so Inman, not their first long out of sync offense tonight. They had a 2nd and 16 and turned that into a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a beautiful pass play. They got him out of that jam.
Darren Maxwell in now, as is Kipton Smith here at this left corner. Crew Harris in motion. Brunk will roll to his left, and he's going to go deep. This will not be caught, but it is caught. I thought he overthrew him, but what a catch.
Pass from number 5, Malachi,
and that was
number 7,
Brunk to Tyler Jarrett. I thought he overthrew him, but what a ball.
Yeah, pretty athletic catch. He didn't really push off, but he got positioned there behind our guy and jumped up over him, kind of.
He had great position, and so a first down, that will get it all the way down to the Sterling 35. And Sterling yet to figure out really to force anything other than a third down situation. So that was 1st and 13, and they get the first down there, down to the Sterling 35, 1:22 remaining. Harris in motion, they'll be their double handoff, and this is McClellan, and a really nice play there by Newberry, and I think that was Zach Wohler comes up from his middle linebacker spot to make that.
That was the
tackle.
First play so far in this game where we've just formed something.
There were 3
and ran to the ball and were the aggressor, you know what I'm saying? It's been us reacting the rest of the time.
1 minute remaining, and as Clark said, really the first time I had more than one there at the point of attack. Aguilera now back in at this corner.
Well, I've been impressed how we've just been flying to the football on defense this year, but it's not so much this game, but that one we did.
Brunk will give it, and that will be his Braxton Malloy, and he gets 5 hard. Actually, he'll get 3 hard.
Made by number 7, Darren Maxwell.
3 hard yards there, and I'm guessing Inman will take this to the quarter as we have 15 seconds remaining. And they sure will. So after one huge quarter, 30 points on the board, Inman is going to lead Sterling 16-14 here in Sterling. From the Allen Samuels broadcast booth, this is Sterling Black Bear football.
Sterling 14.
Great news! Pools Plus is extending the fair spa sale through the end of September. All in-stock spas are at an all-time low and ready to be delivered. Call 620-662-0202 to schedule your pool closing. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Perkins Angus Ranch to Table wants to be the best part of your meal. Premium locally grown Black Angus beef available Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 2 to 6 at 715 East Main in Lyons. Orders taken anytime. Perkins Angus Ranch, from our ranch to your table.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back in Sterling after one quarter, we have really
been fire over here on the stat fences.
It is. It's a shootout. A 5-yard run by McClellan for Inman at the 8:31 mark. Corbin put that in after a 45-yard drive. Sterling would answer on their third play from scrimmage after the kickoff with a Zane Farty 47-yard run. And then Inman would return that kickoff on a 78-yard return by Crew Harris on the first play after the kickoff that Inman had. Zane Farty He just took a 76-yard tote for that touchdown and brings us to 16-14 as Inman went for 2 on both and were successful, and Sterling kicked the 2 PATs successfully. Now Inman driving, facing a 3rd and 7.
This is 2 down territory. We all agree with that.
Yep.
So they don't have to get it on this one.
Sisson will move to the right tight end. McClellan goes in motion across the formation, trying to get Sterling to jump. They are, and so Inman will take a timeout. Coach Sawyer didn't look like he was very happy about that one, and so we'll take a 30-second timeout again here. As
going to commercial?
Yep, and Sterling, the Teutons lead 16-14 here from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
Do you know which credit card works best for you? Understanding your budget and spending patterns is something First Bank does best. We'll be here to help align your financial goals and lifestyle with a card to fit your needs. Contact First Bank today to learn more. Member FDIC.
The Sterling Black Bears Booster Club supports Sterling Junior Senior High School students and their activities through the help of the community and parents. To learn more or become a member, email blackbearboosterclub@gmail.com. Good luck, Black Bears.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back after the Inman timeout, we are still with 12 minutes remaining. Inman did not snap the football after the first quarter ended, and so they take a timeout. Brunk will send Crew Harris in motion across the formation. He'll roll to his right. He has an open McClellan for a first down. I believe McClellan, he must be coming from that right wing over there, and they're just running just a 10-yard out, and that will be a first down to the 20-yard line of Sterling.
Well, one of my keys, I think, was our perimeter defense.
Yes.
So far, it's not going too good.
Not been great, has it? So, 11:53 as we just started the second quarter here in Sterling. We've got a good one.
We do have a good one.
Brunk in no hurry. He has Tyler Jarek, who made a big catch over here to the left. McClellan will go in motion across it, and Brunk will come up and somehow got 4 yards out of that after, I believe, Cameron Morris had just a beat on him and didn't get it. Maybe that was Tucker Haas possibly. Could have held him for a loss, but missed, and so he falls forward for 3 down to the 17-yard line. 2nd and 7.
Playing just a lot of guys, so hopefully that'll pay off down the stretch.
Yeah, Sterling, it does play, I would say, 19 on defense.
A lot of guys on defense.
So McClellan will line up in a slot, a tight slot, and he'll have Braxton Malloy right next to him. Malloy will fake it going left. Brunk under heavy pressure and is sacked by Cameron Morris, and I believe Brunk may be hurt. He took a shot from Cameron.
Wow, did you see the speed of Cameron?
I did. He
looked fast on that.
So a huge loss there, and it will be, we'll bring up 3rd and about 17. And 10:34, so Sterling's first really big defensive play of the night.
Yeah, he was getting blocked, and he just kind of got off. All of a sudden, he accelerated it like 0 to 60 in what would be a fast car?
I don't know where you're going that. Your Trans Am? I don't know.
My Trans Am like 0 to 60.
In a month.
If I could shift it without clanking them,
10-10 remaining. They'll fake it, and now they've got a backside wheel route, and it's jumped by Wyatt Newberry, and he is down the sideline. He's got a couple men to beat. He's got 3 blockers in front. Newberry cuts across the formation. Wow. There is a flag on the field, and Wyatt was still cutting it back and forth.
What a run. That's a highlight. Better don't run.
And he will score, but it will be called back.
I don't care. That was worth the money you come in here right there. See that, baby.
So Wyatt was all over that as he jumped the route. It was a backside, I don't know if it was a wheel or not, but it was a backside fade, and he read it all the way, jumped it, and Sterling will take over probably around their 48-yard line here.
I wish we had our replay set up.
In Sterling, 9:43 remaining in the second quarter. And so Sterling will take over. First turnover by Inman. And Sterling can capitalize as the Teutons have yet to stop Sterling yet on offense.
Man, what a run. It went 3 different times across the field, I think. That's so cool. I bet he's exhausted. He's going to have to get out for a minute. Okay. I would guess we're probably going to hand it to Zane. Inman's kind of going to regroup with a timeout.
Inman, and Clark said it, Inman's taking a time. I think they're a little gassed right now.
Yeah, they've been running all over the place.
And you mentioned Sterling's depth, and Inman takes their second timeout. Brunk on that previous play got hit really hard, got up a little slow as Cameron Morris put him on his back. And then as the play action went all to the right, Brunk faked it and then threw back to the left, and he did have him open.
He was definitely open for a second. And I don't think he threw it not on time.
No, he did throw it on time.
I think Wyatt just closed the gap too fast.
Yeah, Wyatt closed that, jumped in front of it, and took that to the house, but it will be called back. And so
it was because it was such I bet he threw a 50-yard pass there. The ball had it. All right, you disagree, 40?
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, I'm not talking yardage on the field. I'm talking how far it had to come across.
I'll let you have your 50.
You know the angle of it?
Yeah, yep, I understand.
Have you ever seen Donald Duck in Mathematics Land?
No, I have not.
Well, that's all about angles.
And here Sterling now will take over after the timeout. And Inman now running more of a 5-2. Farney gets it up the middle, avoids a tackle, falls forward after as he's tripped, and he will get a 5.
Well, he didn't score on that one.
He did not score. And so the 6-man front of Inman, they may have decided that wasn't worth it.
They only did it that first series, and they've been running this 5.
Committing that many men to the line of scrimmage with Farney is difficult, as he generally makes people miss at the line of scrimmage.
He's a shifty one.
He is. He's hit his season average already in the first 3 carries, as Clark mentioned earlier. Sterling now with 9 minutes remaining, and I don't think Coach Snyder's is going to be in a ton of hurry here. Darnauer in motion. It'll be an option pitch to Darnauer, and he's got a lot of room. Porter Anderson out here with a pretty decent block, and that will be about a 15-20-yard run for Sterling and Jace Darnauer.
Well, he got his shoulder pads leveled out there and kind of delivered a blow, I think, to their quarterback. Is 5 their quarterback?
Yes, he is.
First he got hit by Cameron, and now he just took that one. So
Sterling now will hurry up. 8.5. Newberry in motion to the left, and they'll draw the Teutons off sides as the Inman's right tackle will jump, and so that'll be a free 5 yards for Sterling. Clock stops at 8:25. So Sterling with that turnover kind of sucked some of the momentum out of that.
Definitely got a bit of momentum shift, but their demeanor, the way that they're looking, hey, they're back to their 6-man front.
So on 1st and 5, they're bringing up their 2 linebackers in the gaps, and they'll give it to Farney. He goes out the outside gap, and as he does a lot, he gets hit, turns around, and falls. And for the first time, he gets up slow.
Kind of slow moving.
And he will check out, and that will get Lewis into the game, Jacob Lewis. So I hate to say this, but I'm wondering if he doesn't have sand in his eye. I'm not lying when I say that.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
8 minutes now. Jacob Lewis now in at fullback. Sterling running their unbalanced here with 2 tight ends. They'll go counter option, and Newberry's got it on the edge, breaks a tackle, and he will get down to the 5-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 5, so a nice carry. Farney comes back into the game, and Wyatt making plays like he did last year in this game.
The most impressive thing was the broken tackle there about the 10. Just ran right through the arms of that kid.
Some really nice exterior blocking from Sterling. Sterling had unbalanced to the right, went back to the left on that, and Newberry with a really nice carry. The sure-to-be wrong stats guys tonight, they're going to have a lot to add at halftime. Farney.
Pencils are dull.
Farney will carry it, and he will score from 5 yards out, does Zane Farney, and Sterling will take its first lead with the 7:21 remaining in the half after the Wyatt Newberry interception. Sterling leads 20-6. 16, I'm sorry.
Point, number 14, Lane Weigel.
20-16.
And again, I don't know why my scoreboard won't work. It works before the game, but not right now, and so I'll do it manually. Weigel in to kick the extra point. Zach Woolard to hole Wyatt Newberry with the snap. It's good by both, and the kick is up, and there is a flag. So the kick was stopped.
On the defense.
Inman offsides. What will Coach Schneider do?
And he's changing that. We're going for 2.
He wasted no time going for 2. And so a chance to put 2 more on the board, and I don't have my go for it or kick the extra point chart up here, but I think he's saying at 1.5 it's worth it.
To be honest, he probably could get it from 3, you know?
Yes. So Sterling looks to make this a 7-point game.
Well, I said on the last one, maybe these extra points are going to be the big deal.
As I watched Inman and knowing they don't kick it, it really is a big deal, and they become premiums because Sterling hasn't been able to stop them from that 2-point conversion. Logan Isaac under center. They'll give it to Farney, and he's in for that 1.5 yard extra point.
Well, that gave us an extra point, that offsides they had.
Sure did. So Sterling now up 22-16, and we'll pause for a 1-minute break here, and Sterling 7:21 remaining in the first half. This is Sterling Black Bear football from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
The best thing about my job is working with young kids, the relationships that I get to establish, and the smiles that we get to create. I love being a dentist because lots of times people come in and they're nervous, scared of being able to help them and change their smile, and it's just really rewarding to be able to be a part of that.
We'd love to see you at any of our locations. Big smiles and little places.
McPherson Dental in Buhler, Inman, Hillsborough, McPherson, and Lyons, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
Hi, this is Lucas Raleigh with Raleigh Insurance. If you are thinking about shopping your farm or ranch's insurance, let us do the shopping for you with our newly expanded markets and carriers. As an independent agency, we've been working with family farms and large commercial farmers across Kansas for the past 50 years. Check out RaleighInsurance.biz, see me in Little River, or stop by Raleigh Insurance in Inman or Lyons today.
Since 1965. Your choice for home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance. Raleigh Insurance. Get your free quote today.
At AstraRadio.com.
Lane Weigel, I can't even count how many times he's kicked the ball tonight, and he's kicking again, and this will be I can't even find the football out there. I finally find it at the 12-yard line. Sterling's got it covered pretty well, and finally they will wrestle the Teuton down at the 16-yard line.
I don't know. I could be a little off of it, but it just seems like we're playing a more physical brand of football the last 5 or 6 minutes here.
And maybe that's because we figured out a little bit how to play against this offense possibly, but I don't want to speak too soon. You know, you can't, it's hard, you can't prepare for it like full speed like you see on Friday night with your scout team. And so Inman for the first time tonight is behind, and we look at this, they've scored 1 touchdown on an offensive possession, another on a kickoff return, and the last time was a turnover. So 7:13 remain. I think this is a big series for Inman as Braxton Malloy, the sophomore, gets about 4 yards. And Maddox Link, Sterling seeing his first time at his left defensive tackle. Cody Hook out there too, the sophomore seeing the junior seeing his first action of the year as he's been out for the first 2 weeks. Tucker Haas at the right end, and Logan Isaac mans the left end. You don't see your quarterback manning your defensive end.
He looks like one when you look at him.
He sure does. Again, Zach Wooler seeing a lot of time at middle linebacker with David Myers and Nolan Wellman in there. Darren Maxwell at the safety. And they will run a flea flicker here, and Darnauer is not there, but a really good recovery. So a nice play by Inman. That'll go out to the 50-yard line.
Inman first down.
Okay, he was way open.
He was.
The ball didn't get thrown quick enough or they would have scored. So we're lucky that they just didn't get it out of the flicker's hand quick enough, or else that would have been a touchdown.
Tyler Jarek with the catch. He's had 2 big catches, but Darnauer recovered pretty quick there. That the ball, as Clark said, was underthrown a little bit or late, and he fell down just as he caught it. But Wyatt Newberry was there to tackle him, or would have tackled him. So Inman, again, feasting on big plays here.
You've got to give him credit.
Absolutely. Malloy, this will be Brunk up the middle, and he runs over a couple of Black Bears for a gain of 8, his toughest run tonight.
That looked pretty physical.
It sure did.
22, Nolan Wellman.
It's a kind of a battle of momentum. Whoever got the latest great plays putting on the other guy.
Sterling continues to sub on defense as Newberry and Maxwell playing the safeties, Farney and Darnauer at the corners. Derek Cronin at the right end right now. So it'll be first and or a 2nd and 4, and this will be a double handoff to, I believe it's Malloy, and he fights through, and he will get almost 15 yards down to the Sterling 25-yard line. Check that, that's the 29-yard line. And first down, Inman. They are big chunking Sterling right now, 5 minutes remaining.
I think it's because of that flea flicker play, got them all their confidence back.
Well, as Coach Sire said in his pregame, they've got a lot of speed, they got a lot of athletes, and they're big up front. And I don't think you can necessarily, you can slow them down as Sterling has, but we'll see if the Black Bears can stop them now. They're right back in business at the Sterling 29. And this will be Brunk again as he fakes the sweep, and he is running hard right now, possessed, and he will get about 10 yards on that quarterback, what Clark would call a blast.
Well, his competitive nature is really coming right
sure is.
To the top after he took that hit, and then he had another one he took over here. It's like, okay, let's play.
And he is. Now down, it'll be 2nd and 1. I thought he got over the 20 to the 19 for a first down, but they will give it to him on the 20 for 2nd and 1.
I don't look for anything too controversial here. I think they're just going to slam this thing hard.
3:55, and this will be a give again to his fullback, Braxton Malloy, the running back, and it will be enough for a first down to the Sterling 18-yard line. Now 3:47 left in the half. So old Mo has swung back over.
We've got a great football game. We haven't seen very many great football games in our broadcasting career.
No.
If you check the whole last 10 years we've been doing this.
I would agree.
This one, we're in for a treat.
I think, well, we have been so far, and Inman looks like they will take.
They got to be about out. That's a timeout.
Oh, they want the 25-second clock now changed. I thought maybe he might take a timeout. Clock continues to run, 3:30, and I wouldn't be in any hurry if I were them either. I think ideally they'd like to go to the half on the very last play.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're pretty far down there to do that. We got 3 timeouts.
So Brunk, of course, in his little shotgun pistol, and it will be, he'll fake it, and he'll take it forward. So Sterling having no answer up the middle right now, and for another 7 or 8 yards, and Sterling continues to sub.
Well, we needed some kind of assignment to stop that.
It's
like here, you guys plug these 2 gaps where he's running, and we'll get these other guys to do this other stuff.
As he has his halfback come in front of him, or his wing player comes in front of him, he fakes it, and then he goes right up the middle, and I haven't been looking to see if they're trapping that or if he's just, their offensive line just making holes.
You got to figure the wing's going to keep it one of these times.
Yep. And Malloy, actually Sisson will go over there, and they're going to that right side. They've got Sterling outnumbered, and there it is, Clark. Malloy over there. A nice tackle by
number 6,
ankle tackle by
tripped up by number
Landon
12,
Aguilera, but it will be enough for, he'll fall forward down to the 10-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 3 for Inman. 2 minutes now.
They got 2 downs to get 3 yards, so.
When you see Sisson, the tight end, move to that right side, it's not an unbalance, but they've got numbers over there, and with him in full speed when he gets the football coming across that formation, difficult to stop.
Yeah, I'm guessing quarterback's going somewhere with this one.
Sisson over here this time, Malloy right behind him, Crew Harris, and now, as Clark said it, Malachi Brunk will sprint 10 yards for the touchdown easily on the left side. And what we thought Sterling had figured out is certainly not. They found the answer.
You got to give Inman credit for
absolutely
the fight they've got inside of them. So, man, we're back right in it. What a game we've got. Is it 22-22 right now? We're tied?
It is tied.
This extra point becomes the
huge
difference maker at the half. So what will they do? I think they might run the quarterback. They might run the quarterback. That's just my guess.
There is a nice there, and Brunk will roll to his right. I mean, it was a quarterback sweep, and he will cross the end zone as he cut it up, and they will
got the lead.
A really nice answer by Inman, without a doubt. Started with a huge flea flicker.
That flea flicker's what did us in. That got them all the momentum.
So with 1:37 left here in Sterling, the Teutons retake the lead to make it 24-22. We'll be back after this 30-second break here. You're watching Black Bear Broadcasting.
Is hospice care right for you or your loved one? Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help guide you through those difficult decisions, offering guidance and support, whether it be at home, in a care facility, or in the comfortable surroundings of Hospice House. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. That's why you can depend on us for compassion and support at the end of life. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
AdAstraRadio.com.
A lot of fireworks here in Sterling as Inman notched their 3rd touchdown and their 3rd consecutive 2-point conversion. And they will kick off to Sterling here. And it's crazy for me to say this, but I don't think Coach obviously he wanted the touchdown. I don't know that he wanted to give Sterling a 1:37 remaining the way Sterling has run the football.
I would agree. We could score and have the lead at half.
And so,
you know, this is going to be one of these classic games that people watch over and over again on our network.
You think so?
I'm just predicting it right now.
Darren Maxwell will pick it up on the 22, and he will fight hard for yards out to maybe the 29, 28. That's where Sterling will take over with 1.5 minutes remaining.
You know, when you watch some, like, when there's no real games on because of weather delay, and they play one of the classics?
Yes.
That's going to be this one.
This is, well, it's setting up that way. At least the first half sure is.
Too bad it's not for a state championship or something.
Well, you never know. It could be for this somewhere along down the line on this side of the
Could we play for a state championship, or we beat each other on the way there?
It would have to be on this side of the bracket. They're in District 6. We're in 7. And
what's that mean?
1 through 4 is on the east side.
So we beat each other out.
5 through 8. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves yet, but it's fun to think about. And so Inman will take their final timeout. We'll keep it right here.
No, they're probably saying, Matt, watch out for the pass play. Don't worry about Farney. Stop the pass.
You think that's what they're telling him, huh?
Well, I don't know what they're really talking about, but our one completion on the year's probably got them fearful.
Yeah, I would remind them, stop him first. Stop Newberry first. We'll let them complete a pass.
Darnauer looked pretty fast the time he ran around.
Sure did. 1.5.
Yeah.
Pretty good crowd here at Sterling tonight.
How can you see? Can you see down there?
Inman has a lot on the fence over there.
Well, they can yell from the fence.
Well, they can see better, too, most likely. And
I can hardly see them. You would think with that orange, it'd come blasting in my eyes, but I hardly see them at all.
These tinted windows don't help us. And so now back on the field, Inman.
I think it's the tinted eyes that are aged.
That's true, too. Inman's
back in the 6, me in front.
And they'll pitch it, and this is Newberry. Gets a great block, and he is up the middle across the 50, breaks a tackle. Now he'll be caught from behind. Is still going, and he'll be run out of bounds at the 30-yard line of Inman. Holy cow, Clark.
We are seeing some great efforts from both teams. Some exciting plays from both teams. What a great run, the way he's breaking tackles and stuff.
And the pursuit from the backside from Inman, as Clark said, it's just athlete after athlete chasing each other. Right now the clock runs 1:13 remaining in the half. Newberry in motion. It'll be a give to Farney. He's got room, but a really nice tackle there will stop him for a gain of 3.
Don't forget, we got 3 timeouts.
3 timeouts, now under 1 minute to play in the first half. Sterling gets the play. Isaac hurries under the center. He'll take the snap, and it's a give to, actually they'll pitch it to Maxwell. Maxwell with a really nice hit, but an excellent tackle by Crew Harris, and it will be a gain of about 5 yards, so 39 seconds left. Sterling surely took a timeout now. The officials are visiting. I thought they had given it to Farney, and it was Logan Isaac had pulled.
They just talked about something and had a flag. Ooh, that's a targeting. On which side?
On Inman.
Them or us?
A targeting call on Inman.
Oh, that'd be huge.
Looks like we're going to have a personal foul on that play as well.
That is enormous. So that'll be an automatic first down, and now the ball will sit at the 11 with Sterling with all 3 timeouts and a chance to get a first down if necessary inside the 10-yard line at the 1. So Sterling quickly to the football. Isaac under as the clock continues to run. They'll pitch it again to Newberry. He's being pursued. He's got the corner, and he gets down and
what a run again.
Into the end zone.
He's burying people on his way in there.
Wyatt Newberry having a game of his life tonight.
Darnauer is too over there on the blocking of that thing.
And Porter Anderson. So Sterling answers with 26 seconds left with the touchdown. And now they will go ahead and kick the extra point, not chase the points. Lane Weigel in to kick the extra point. Zach Wohler to hold it. Newberry off his touchdown. Low snap, and it'll be a, oh man, it's going to be a miss. And actually the ball never got off the tee. And I believe Zach Wohler is getting up a little slow as he was attacked as that ball skipped to him. Newberry might have been out of gas after that, after those carries there on that drive. So Sterling with the score takes the lead 28-24. We'll keep it right here. And Sterling scores in just under 1 minute. A 1 minute, 1 second drive.
Score, wasn't it?
It was.
A lot of Newberry on that one.
A whole lot of Newberry. So this has been.
Neither team can stop each other. And outstanding plays being made by both teams, and both individual efforts are just outstanding.
So Inman will get it. They have no timeout. Sterling didn't even have to use it, and I really wasn't being.
Hey, now they get 26 seconds. We better get this decently down there. I don't think we want to do an onside at the 50, you know what I mean? We're going to have to get it down to the 30 or the 20, or else they're going to score again.
So with an 11-yard run for Farney and about a 45-yard run before that, a targeting penalty put Sterling in business, and now up 28-24.
What's the targeting rule? They don't get ejected in high school?
No.
Can you target as many times as you want? Or after so many you're out?
I do not know if it's a personal foul.
I think maybe there is an ejection.
Weigel will kick it off, and he blasts a line drive down there.
That's
and
about right.
it'll be picked up at the.
There we go.
It'll be picked up at the 18, and Inman will take over at the 32-yard line, actually 28-yard line. And did Clark, they'll take over there with 21 seconds left. Did you see lightning?
No.
I think you did see lightning.
No, I did not see lightning.
You are just.
That is your flashlight you've been shining in my life for the last half an hour.
We don't want to see lightning.
As late as this thing's going already. We're definitely glad I had my nap.
This is only an hour first half. Last year I was with a game with you at a junior high football game, and it was an hour and a half first half.
Did we have an injury or something?
No. You were throwing it all over the place, using all of your timeouts. They were using all their timeouts.
I don't remember one thing about that.
Yeah, it was at Minneapolis last year. Now Inman with 21 seconds. I guarantee they're not going to sit on this. Brunk will roll to his right, looks for Malloy again. He'll throw underneath, and the receiver will catch it and get out of bounds. And the first down isn't nearly as important as the clock being stopped. It'll be 2nd and 4, 15 seconds remaining.
Now remember, they have no timeouts.
Right.
That becomes crucial here. They've only got 2 plays left. If we sack them or they down it inbounds at all, we're going to half.
So Sterling runs Darnauer and Maxwell out. I believe Farney's over there at the left cornerback. Newberry here at the safety, and they will roll him to, and they're going to throw this wheel route, and it's dropped. It was a throwback, and that was a nice play, a little backside wheel route to Braxton Malloy.
He was definitely open.
He was.
But I'm going to tell you what, that was a risky play on their part because we're going to the house if somebody picks that off.
Was that, I believe, Jacob Lewis, or actually that was Darnauer there
Darnauer was over here, was the one closest
to cover. So 8 seconds remaining, 3rd and a long 4, maybe 5.
Should be the last play of the half unless it's a quick pass.
And as Coach Sawyer, he probably doesn't think like I do, but I'm thinking of all the bad things that can happen with you in the last 8 seconds, throwing a pick 6 or.
That could have been a reality right there. If it was.
So will he go to half or will he roll the dice? I think he'll roll the dice.
I would.
And Brunk will roll to his right. He's got a streaking receiver in the middle, but Brunk will run it for about 10 yards. And that will end the half as Brunk gets up slowly, and he's taken a lot of shots. Sterling.
I'm impressed with him.
Me too, and what a half we have here.
I'm not sure we've seen a better half in our broadcasting career as far as offense.
Yeah, as offense, that's for sure. And so after 24 minutes of play, Sterling leads 28-24 as we are here at halftime. And we'll be back as you listen. We'll be back with the Lions Federal Bank halftime report after a whole lot of information from Ad Astra. We'll be back from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth here in Sterling.
Find local sports content online at adastraradio.com, including schedules, stories, and game day audio. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's first half and catch you up on other scores around the area.
Livestock nutrition, pet food to feed and seed, great storage and the pet supplies, tires and batteries, crop chemicals, fertilizers, low fuel and propane, professionals to count on, we can help you sell that grain. One Stop does it all, CPC is who you call, where full value is always guaranteed. You get today's technology and yesterday's values, call your Central Prairie Co-op team.
At Health Equip, we are committed to bringing comfort to you and your home. That's why we specialize in health and mobility products designed to keep you feeling your best and living with ease. From CPAPs and BiPAPs to oxygen services and respiratory supplies, our full line of equipment is backed by friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help find the right fit. Right now, enjoy 20% off our power mobility products and lift chairs. Find us at healthequip.com or visit us in Hutchinson, Newton, and McPherson. Health Equip, comfort, care, and a better way to live.
Hi, this is Todd Rowland. Bank of the Plains is committed to providing high-quality financial services while maintaining the highest standards of integrity, customer service, and professionalism. Our dedicated staff here in Sterling values our relationships with you and welcomes the opportunity to earn your business, trust, and friendship. A proud supporter of Black Bear and Warrior events, Bank of the Plains, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Struggling to catch your breath? Whether it's asthma, COPD, or pulmonary dysfunction, Hutchison Pulmonology Associates are here to help you breathe easier and live life to the fullest. Don't let breathing problems hold you back. With expert care and personalized treatment, we're here for you every breath of the way. Visit hutchregional.com or call 620-513-4800 today. Breathe better, feel better with Hutchison Regional.
With your Ad Astra Radio halftime sports update, I'm Lucky Kid. The Kansas Jayhawks open Big 12 action this weekend as they host West Virginia, while pregame coverage on 94.7 KSKU starting at 3:30 Saturday afternoon. K-State is off this weekend. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the Jersey Swamps for Sunday Night Football as they take on the New York Giants. The Chiefs still looking for that first win of the season. Pre-game on Mix 96.7 KMPK and Real Country 98.9 KGBK gets underway Sunday evening at 6. Hutchinson Community College Blue Dragon football is on the road this weekend after that come-from-behind win over Iowa Western last Saturday. The top-ranked Blue Dragons will be at Iowa Central. That game kicks off at noon Saturday in Fort Dodge. Hutchinson Community College volleyball is involved in the Eastern Wyoming Classic in Torrington, Wyoming today and tomorrow. Blue Dragon cross country will be at the Missouri Southern Stampede Saturday in Joplin. The Soccer Dragons hosting Seward County Saturday afternoon at 2. Among the KCAC games scheduled for Saturday is one that has been considered one of the top games in the NAIA this weekend. The First College Bulldogs traveling to Evangel. They'll take on the Valor with pregame on 98.9, 1540 KMCP at 5:30. Bethany hosting Sterling on Saturday afternoon. You can hear the sweet version of events on Smoky Hills Rock 95.5 or the Warrior View on Kansas Rocks 100.3. Pregame either way is at 12:30 with a 1 p.m. kickoff. Other afternoon games Saturday have Southwestern at Ottawa, Prince of Tabor, Avalon, St. Mary. The overnight game has Kansas Wesleyan at Bethel. We'll be back to take a look at your scoreboard right after this.
What makes Sterling College special?
I've felt more at home at Sterling than I have in most places. It is just such a welcoming environment. I know that you hear that about every campus. I have like a list of questions on my phone that I've asked various faculty members, and they've just had so much patience with me. The friends that I've made here are some of the best friends I've ever had, and I hope that I'll have for the rest of my life.
Learn with purpose at Sterling College. Visit sterling.edu today.
If high fertilizer prices have you scratching your head, call our team of professionals at Heartland Soil Services and let us help you determine exactly what you need, where you need it, for all of your fertility needs. If you've grid soil sampled within the last 4 years, we've got the data to make the prescription to put your fertilizer exactly where you need it. Or, if you'd like to try a grid soil sample, call us today and we can help. Heartland Soil Services. And remember, unless you test, it's just a guess.
If you're looking for a friendly dentist that makes you feel at home, make an appointment with Dr. Douglas Henshaw, DDS in Sterling. Dr. Henshaw takes pride in maintaining your dental health and beautifying smiles. Specializing in orthodontics, bleaching, veneers, fillings, crowns, and bridges. Dr. Henshaw's office can also help with personally fitted mouth guards, mini implants, TMJ, and sleep apnea. Online at henshawdds.com. Trust your smile to Dr. Douglas Henshaw, DDS in Sterling.
At Blue Stem Pace, we understand that navigating health challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we're here to support people ages 55 and better with a comprehensive care program, including medical management, social activities, and prepared meals at our locations in Hutchinson and McPherson. Let us partner with you to manage your complex medical issues and help you live well at home. Call today at 844-588-7223 or visit bluestempace.org.
The latest on the Ad Astra Central Kansas scoreboard. First off, the Royals leading the Blue Jays after 4, 10-1. Area high school scores a pass on at this time. Right now, Mays leading Hutch High 28-7 at the end of the first quarter. Great Bend was up on Mueller 14-0 after 1. Olstead leading Nickerson 21-0, that after the first quarter. Just before halftime, Inman was leading Sterling 24-22. We're Republic County over Lyons 8-0 at the end of one. Hillsborough and Hesston. Hillsborough right now leading 29-14. That's in the second quarter. They are in a lightning delay right now. Eisenhower leading Newton 21-0 at the end of one. Andale up on Rose Hill out in the second, 34-0. Cheney and Garden Plain. Cheney leading 14-7 in DeWar on 54 tonight. That's the second quarter score. At the end of one, Kingman and Wichita Trinity Academy were tied at 7. Kinsley up on St. John in the second, 30-14. Derby and Salina South, that is a tie game at the end of the first quarter. Southeast of Serene leading Boyd 14-0 at the end of one. Elsland up on Norwich 34-0 end of one. Marion was up on Bennington 6-0 at the end of the first quarter. Frankfurt leading Solomon at the end of one 22-0. Stay with us for more scores and highlights through the evening on the Ad Astra Sports Network. I'm Lucky Kid.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
Protect what matters most with Kansas Central Services Insurance. Our team prioritizes your protection, peace of mind, and budget, ensuring you have the coverage you need when you need it. Kansas Central Services, now located on the east side of the square in Lyons and online at insurekansas.net.
From their beginnings in 1989, WIFCO Steel Products has grown to be the premier supplier of storage tank hardware in the U.S. and Canada, and they're still growing. Apply today at WIFCOSP.com. WIFCO Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
Running a business is tough, but protecting it doesn't have to be. At DJ Kaufman Agency, we offer comprehensive business insurance that keeps your hard work safe. Whether you're a small startup or a growing enterprise, we've got the right coverage for you. From liability, property insurance, to workers' comp and business interruption, our policies are tailored to fit your needs and your budget. Contact us today at 620-669-0410 or stop by our office in Hutchinson at 17 East 30th Avenue. DJ Kaufman Insurance is a member of the Trusted Choice Independent Agencies.
Parents, here's the winning play for your student athlete's health. At Sterling Medical Center, we've got the game plan to accomplish both well-child visits and sports physicals in one convenient appointment. It's the perfect way to ensure your child's overall health and game readiness. The best part? Most insurance plans cover these essential checkups, making it a hassle-free win for you. Don't wait until the last quarter. Call us to schedule your athlete's appointment before the clock runs out.
Need space for your stuff? Big or small, we store it all. Briseño Storage, LLC has boat and RV storage, self-storage, outdoor parking. Call Briseño Storage, LLC today at 620-894-5000.
Don't wait for pests to become a problem. Call Robertson's Termite and Pest Control in Lyons today. 620-257-2012. Serving Central Kansas since 1957. Robertson's Termite and Pest Control, because your home deserves the best.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back here in Sterling here for the Lyons Federal Bank halftime report. We got a good one here, 28-24. Sterling leads here. As I mentioned at the half, this is the Lyons Federal Bank halftime report, where service, commitment, and community come together. Alongside Clark the Shark Comley with studio engineer Heath Schroeder, I'm Brian Richter. And at the break, it's Sterling 28, Inman 24 in this non-district but Heart of America League matchup. Well, there was a lot to recap here in the half. From the first half, Inman was able to get a second kickoff after Sterling was offside, bounced off a Sterling front or Inman's front man, and Inman would recover on the Sterling 45. And at the 8:31 mark, Corbin McClellan scored on a 5-yard run, and the 2-point conversion was good to lead 8-0. 3 plays later, after the kickoff, Zane Farney would put a 47-yard run on the board, and Sterling would trail 8-7 as Lane Weigel's extra point was good. Sterling would kick off, and the seas parted as Crew Harris sprinted 78 yards for Inman for a touchdown return, and back and forth we go as Inman would lead 16-7. Farney on the first play from scrimmage after the kickoff, he made one unbelievable run of a 76 yards on, as I mentioned, on the first play after the kickoff. in the second quarter. Sterling would get the ball back after a Wyatt Newberry interception and what many believe was an actual touchdown that he scored, but it was called back with a block in the back. That didn't stop Sterling at the 7:21 mark. Farney added his third touchdown on a 5-yard run, and Sterling went for 2, got it, and would lead 22-16. Inman would put a heck of a drive together, and with 1:37 left in the half, Malachi Brunk on a 10-yard would score on a 10-yard touchdown run, and a 2-point conversion was good, and they led 24-22. Sterling would take the kickoff, and Wyatt Newberry would make about a 45-yard run, and then would later add an 11-yard run after a targeting penalty from 11 yards out, and Sterling would score the touchdown to take the lead 28-24 after the extra point was no good, and that's where we are right now here at halftime. I'll bring in the Shark right now, as he might have a few thoughts on that first half that you haven't already heard of.
The thoughts are that was an exciting half. We've already expressed that. Should I maybe do some scores since we got a
Yes, let's do the Lions Lions Dental Care scoreboard here on the Lions Federal Bank halftime report.
A lot of scores. Kinsley up over St. John 38-14. First and 21, Chanute 6. 3 minutes in the second quarter. Humboldt 26, Erie 0 half. Republic County 24, Lions 0. Andale 40, Rose Hills 7 at the half. First and 14, Chanute 6. 7 minutes in the second. Trinity and Remington are in a delay with 3. When I got this, 3 minutes left in the second quarter, it's tied 13-13, kind of an odd score.
Is that at Trinity, do you know?
I don't know where that's at.
After we didn't see that lightning earlier.
We never saw any lightning over there. The lightning delay in Hillsboro, and the Hesston's up 29-14. Did I say the Bueller score already?
I think maybe you did.
20-0, Great Bend ahead, right towards the half. Haven 28, Smoky Valley 0. Andale 40, Rose Hill 0. Elsaline 34 points, but there's no score for Norwich.
Well, that'll do it for the Lions Dental Care scoreboard at the half. Sterling leads 28-24. We want to thank all of our sponsors here: Ag 360 Insurance, Darren Eddy and Cody Moore's Next Tech Wireless, Walt Plumbing and Heating, Sterling Booster Club, the City of Sterling, and Hyatt Life Sciences, along with Bersenio Construction, Erickson Custom Building, Rice Community Health, Roberts Termite and Pest, Kansas Ethanol, Allen Samuels, Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware, New Image Trucking, 37 Print Company, The Hub, Lions Rec, Lions Federal Bank, Sterling College, of course, is tonight's game sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, Douglas Henshaw, Dentist Care in Sterling, thank you, Bank of the Plains here in Sterling, State Farm and Torrey Tip out of Lions, MTC Lions Dental Care as they sponsor our scoreboard, Central Prairie Co-op, First Bank here in Sterling, Pile Law, Withco Steel Products, First Group Insurance in Sterling, Perkins Angus Ranch, I Need a Cleaners, of course. They're the ones that take your clothes, and they're going to be needed tonight. Raleigh Insurance, Pools Plus, Hospice and Home Care, Reno County, Hutch Regional Medical Center, Heartland Soil Services, Blue Stem Communities, and DJ Kaufman Agency, along with Stutzman's Refuse Disposal. A lot of great sponsors helping.
Man, what a list.
That is a tremendous list.
I ate at the Hub.
You did eat at the Hub.
On Wednesday.
You did? You got to do that?
That was a league choir meeting, choir and band meeting over there. It was at the Hub.
I'm jealous of you. I like that.
Should have been jealous.
I am jealous. Well, let's get a few stats here. The sure to be wrong have told me they're sure to be wrong stats at the half. So take these for what they are. Zane Farney, 7 carries, 4 touchdowns, I believe, and 148 yards. They think that one's right.
What's the average in per carry then?
Well, I'll let you do that math.
No, I can't do it. That's why I asked you.
Well, I'm reading these. 3 touchdowns, pardon me. Jace Darnauer with 1 carry, 16 yards, did a nice job on the perimeter blocking. Wyatt Newberry, I think he has more than 3 carries, but we have him for 86 yards, so I guarantee he's right around the 100.
Well, he ran about 150 yards on that interception.
Darren Maxwell with a carry for 6 yards. Sterling has not attempted a pass. For Inman, Corbin McClellan with 4 carries, 13 yards. Malachi Brunk, quarterback, has been the story, as he has 72 yards on 12 carries, and I believe he has a couple of touchdowns, if I remember right. Braxton Malloy, he has 3 carries for 15 yards, and then Crew Harris, 3 for 13. Again, these are just right now estimates. Malachi Brunk on passing, he is 6 for 87 yards, 6 completions for 87 yards. One of those going to Malloy for 16 in there in the first quarter, and then 2 to Tyler Jarrett, who were huge passes that he caught. And he has 3 catches for 63 yards. So a really nice half for both offenses. The defenses and special teams might have a little to be spoken for, but we're 1 minute left here before the second half kickoff, and I believe Sterling will receive the kick. So that was a huge score before the half that Sterling was able to get. Could now tack on another touchdown if they can. Now, what's going to be the second half adjustments for both defenses?
Well, I think in our defense, we got to stop the quarterback right up the middle. I think if you would take that away from him, that would help.
That would help. And
I don't want to say it's going to just change the game, but you can't stop that play. Then they get to do whatever they want off of it, you know?
I am sure that was discussed at halftime, and it's hard to make adjustments in the first half while play's going on, but I'm sure they've discussed that. Sterling will defend the north goal. Again, Sterling.
Yeah, good. We got the end with more light. We'll be able to see.
I believe that there is actually more light on the north end zone.
If they turn the tennis courts lights on, we'd really see pretty good over here.
But it is dark on the south end zone.
Kicking
So
Malloy
will kick off for Inman. Whether you're looking to join on campus or online, Sterling College has the programs and activities to help you become a better leader. Be you, be a warrior, tonight's game sponsor. Be sure to stream your live audio and video with Ad Astra radio apps powered by Nextech Wireless, the latest phones and devices at the best prices. You can catch SterlingRadioKS.com or go to the Ad Astra radio app and find Sterling on there, and you can watch these or listen. And Malloy's kick is gone, and it'll be short, caught at the 25, and a really big hit there. I believe that was Tucker Haas with the return, and he'll get it out to the 35-yard line. Sterling will take it. I didn't catch who made the hit.
Either, but it was pretty physical.
Thought Tucker had a little bit of room there to run, but didn't. So Sterling in business right at the 35-yard line as we start this second half. If it can be anything like the first, we have a treat for you.
Yeah, all 3 of you.
3?
How many we got?
I don't know. I'll have to check that.
Well, my mom's watching.
Well, of course.
There's 1.
So about 137 right now, and here goes. I believe that's Logan Isaac.
Logan, let's go.
Darnauer with the lead block, and Logan with his first carry tonight done a nice job on the option, and that's a first down all the way out to the 48-yard line. So a 13-yard gain by Logan to start the half off. Again, Sterling, if you're just joining us, in the black over the white, with the white helmets, Inman in all white with their black helmets. Be sure to visit I Need a Cleaners in Hutchinson. It's where to take your clothes. Newberry in motion. They'll give it to Farney, and Inman does a really nice job, and they'll hold him to about 3 yards.
Yeah, and they did a great job, Inman. Let's just talk about that. And he still got 3, so we'll go for it on 4th down. We're still getting our drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
So you can't give up 3, and they did a good job.
Now 2nd and 7, and Inman's front 4 now, at 5.
Now they're going to 4-man front here.
And Farney hit early.
Boy, 2 linemen just getting after it, or Schweitzer and some other dude, Inman kid. They might be cousins. He's got relatives in Inman.
So Cody Schweitzer, as Clark is saying here, I missed that. I was watching Farney get tackled for a gain of 3, so it'll bring up 3rd and a long 4. And Inman's
4-man front
4 doing a nice job.
Do it a little bit better.
Isaac will give to Farney on the left side, and a really nice play by.
Ball carried by Zane Farney.
I wish I could tell you.
I don't know, but this is the first big play of the second half right here.
Cooper Weens with the tackle. He blew by Sterling's guard and tackled Farney for a loss, maybe of 1 yard. So it'll bring up 4th and 5. Sterling will go for it. And as Clark said, as we're now 2 minutes into this second half.
I'll tell you what, I like Logan carrying the ball.
Logan Isaac, the quarterback, yeah.
He seemed really difficult to stop there.
So they'll finally get the play. Have Porter Anderson out here on the right, and Logan will carry it. He will fall forward, and it's going to be short by half a
yard. The thing is, he had it.
He did. He
fell down. He was going to have it by 2 yards, I think.
And so Inman, with a really nice hold there, will take over on the Sterling 44-yard line. So what set up to be...
Oh, man, that's a big play for Inman.
Huge. What set up to be a prime opportunity for Sterling to gain some distance between the Teutons fails. And now Inman with a chance to retake the lead. 9:29 in the 3rd quarter as we just kicked this thing off at
the second half. Foot in the sand and shifted.
And it did shift.
The sand shifted underneath it.
Inman with Sisson over here, heavy to the left. Malloy, this will be, I believe, Crew Harris. He will get it, and he will carry it for about 6 yards. And it was Harris run out of bounds by Maxwell and Lewis. So it seems like Inman can get that corner for 5 yards about at will when they run it to that heavy tight end side.
That carry was good for about 6 yards, bring up 2nd and 4 for Inman.
Quarterback issue more than that. Stopping that quarterback.
No, that's how they set that quarterback up, is with those kind of plays right there.
I don't know which one's setting up what, you know?
Yep. Brunk with Malloy behind him, and they'll give it, and he is stopped immediately is Braxton Malloy. I said McClellan in motion. Malloy got it, and nice play in there by the Sterling defensive tackles.
Okay, I don't know if Inman would punt or go for it. What do you think?
I think they'll go for it just like Sterling did.
2 downs here.
Yep. 2 to get 6, long 5, and with the ball sitting on the Inman 48.5-yard line. And they'll finally get the play. Brunk will head. He took a number of hits in the first half.
Did. I was impressed by his toughness coming down the stretch.
They'll break the huddle. So they have this heavy set here with the tight end, and it will be a Brunk carry over the right side.
Nice.
Wide, and he got hit hard. He's brought down right at the 50.
We're going to find out which you're right or not.
You're right.
It's a long 3.
It is a long 3. Sits on just the nose of the football, sitting on the 50. And so I believe, they'll go for it. The Sterling crowd gets into the game here, and they'll go ahead, and Brunk gets the call. Now they'll change it.
Yeah, the crowd going crazy. 3 parents are standing up. Oh, more like 10.
Now under 8 minutes. They're going to be close to a delay of game, I would guess. And they're under 10 now. Brunk will get the snap, and he'll He'll roll to his right, and he's going to throw back left. He doesn't have anybody, and that's going to be a pick. But Wyatt Newberry.
Oh, how smart is Wyatt?
With a true senior play. Could have padded his stats right there, but instead gains 25 yards by just dropping the football. And so the defense rises for both teams.
The adjustments at half were real.
They were absolutely real.
You know, okay, that was a great thing that Wyatt did knocking down. But after watching him run it, I take my chances with Wyatt in space there.
I understand. He was playing smart football.
I know, but him running around in space is a good thing.
It's not a bad thing, that's for sure. Newberry at the right half. Darnauer in motion. Logan Isaac will pull it around the right side, runs over a Teuton for enough for a first down, I believe. And so him handing out punishment, I believe that might have been, it wasn't, I thought it might have been Malachi Brunk, the two quarterbacks meeting head to head, as Clark was saying. And so it was not a first down. His knee was down before, so it'll bring up 2nd and 1.
But it was an authoritative rule.
Oh, it was. And I've been waiting 4 years for this, for Logan to do what I've thought Logan could do. And he did it right there. Newberry in motion. Farney will get it, bounce to the left, hit hard, but avoids the tackle somehow, and they'll finally pull him down for Teutons will, but it'll be a first down and a gain of 4 hard yards.
Number 5, Malachi Brunk.
Let's go back to that Logan run. What sets that up?
Well, it's a Farney. Farney sets that up.
Okay.
The dive to the inside.
So what does he read to make a decision?
Well, I don't know if he's actually reading. I guess I would assume he is, so that he's probably reading the tackle if he is. This is not a read. This is a belly play to Farney on the right side, and he is a gain of 5. And Zane, it doesn't look like he's getting very many, but it's 4 and 5 a pop.
It's putting us on track to get first downs.
Yes, it is. And
that was my key to the game, one of them.
It was.
Not hurting ourselves, staying on track, but then we just scored on every other play.
Right.
So did they, so the key to the game went out the window.
Well, I'm thinking of something that Sterling hasn't done all year to hurt itself, so I'm not going to say it. And
well, nice of you to bring that up.
Well, you could probably figure it out. 6 minutes left. Logan's going to throw it. He's got an open Porter Anderson, but it'll be out of his reach. And so it'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Sterling. And give Inman credit for sitting all over that.
Okay, he wasn't that open.
No, but he had a step.
I know, but the thing is, usually you're way open on those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said
20 yards. They didn't go for it.
No, that's why I was saying give Inman credit for doing that.
How did they not go for that?
Well, they're disciplined. Those guys probably have one job, is to be prepared for that. They'll pitch the ball.
Got it here.
And Darnauer has the corner. And nice block by Wyatt Newberry. It'll be a first down. He slips, but it'll cross over to about the 16-yard line. What a block by Newberry. I think he was blocking 2 people at the same time.
It's the black shoes.
Yeah, I love the black shoes, Clark.
It puts him at a new level.
It does. Absolutely. So with 5:36, Sterling in business. They're quickly to the line of scrimmage. The ball at the 16. Newberry in motion. He'll stop. And now Isaac will look to the sideline for another play. He calls it out. And now under center, Newberry now in motion to the left. A toss sweep, haven't seen that yet. Inman pursues hard, but Newberry explodes through the hole for a gain of 6. Inman was flying on that.
Yeah. They came up hard, and he still got a lot of yardage on it. It didn't look like that good a play, I didn't think. When it started out.
But what a football game we have here, as we were mentioning at halftime before we came back about how many athletes that Inman has all over the field, and Sterling matching them quite well. 4:47, Isaac under center. They'll give it to Farney. Actually, they're going to pitch it to Darnauer. Darnauer runs into a pile, bounces back, regains, and will get to the 5-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 5.
Jason's looking faster tonight.
He really is.
Does he look faster to you, or am I just imagining?
I think he's looked fast all year.
He looks faster in the other games to me. I don't know. Must be the white pants.
Yeah, it has to be. 4.5. Sterling on the 5, 1st and goal. Farney with his 4th touchdown, answers right there. And a 5-yard touchdown run by Zane Farney. Sterling will kick the extra point, as what a huge answer after Inman's answer to them on defense. And so Sterling up 34-24.
Well, it was our stopping them that, not saved today, but was key to this success.
Holy cow, yes. So Newberry will snap at this time. He shouldn't be as out of breath as Zach Wooler to hold it. The snap is good. The Weigel kick, can't tell it because I couldn't see it. He gets run into.
Nope, no good. Flag, though.
It's no good. They're going to run into Weigel, and so Sterling will now go for the 2-point conversion. It is so dark in that end zone with these
white jerseys.
Well, no, with this tinted windows that.
Well, your flashlight
I can't see anything.
It's like a dance disco up here with this flashlight going everywhere.
Well, if I turn on the lights, then we can't see anything at all. So Sterling will go for 2, 4:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And so Sterling with the big stop after Inman stopped them and now scored the touchdown. Isaac under center. He'll get to
another flag on the play.
There is a flag on the field, and so Newberry will be asked to go off the field for some reason or another. I'm guessing blood, possibly.
Maybe he's changing shoes.
Yeah, they're not tending to him, so I'm not sure why he was sent off. But that'll get Darren Maxwell into the game. Inman loads up close to the line of scrimmage. They'll bring a blitz. Farney will get it, and he is
do it on his own,
and he's good.
Wow, it's his leg drive that did it.
So 2 huge penalties by Inman on extra points have made quite the difference here, as Sterling now leads 36-24 here in Sterling over the Inman Teutons. This is Black Bear football on Ad Astra Radio from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. We'll be back after 1 minute.
Hey folks, this is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. Farmers, would you like to have your farm and personal insurance handled all by the one agency? At Ag 360 Insurance, we can handle it all with one agent. We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about your insurance needs. Feel free to stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman, or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128, or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Well, we just onside it. Did you see that?
I missed it, Clark.
We onside it and they got it.
Okay, so Sterling tried to run a surprise onside, as they have done in their first 2 games, but they will give up field position here. And it looks like a Clark Comley kickoff that puts his defensive coordinator in short field on every kick. And so Inman will take over on the 50-yard line as the ball sits squarely there. 4:16 remaining. Them down 12, but there should not be panic from the Inman side. They'll run twins here to the bottom of the screen, put Harris in motion. He'll hand it off to
flag went flying from over there.
Corbin McClellan will get it. I'm guessing this is going to be a late hit on Sterling's mask. As Clark mentioned, it is a face mask on Sterling, so a huge penalty.
It's unfortunate because we dominated that play. We dominated the line of scrimmage on that play.
So will this be the 5 or the 15 kind? 4 minutes. He didn't gain any yards on it.
We played it great.
This is going to be the big one, the 15 yards. So that'll take it all the way down to the 35-yard line. So a huge, huge penalty on Sterling. With that, it would have been a 2nd and 10 from the 50, and now it's 1st and 10 from the 35.
Yeah, but it seems like the last few plays, our defense has kind of figured things out. They seem to be kind of dominating a little bit.
Well, we'll see how this plays out now under 4 minutes. Inman will run a little Twins bunch set over here and really heavy on the left. And they will give it, and there's nobody over here except Wyatt Newberry, who misses the tackle. Finally, Darren Maxwell will make the tackle at the 21-yard line in a really nice carry. I believe that might have been Crew Harris. It wasn't. It was Caden Gaddard, I believe, or was it maybe Malloy?
No, it's not him. 20's number.
Yeah, Malloy. But he gets up hurting after that carry, does the sophomore. He's had a nice night as well, and so the clock continues to run now. 3.5 in the third. Ball sits on the 22-yard line, and man, when they get that extra man over here,
it's a nice little formation.
It is, and then bring him from the backside. It's tough to defend. And you can see it on your screen. There's lots of numbers there. Now Brunk will a little quarterback delay a la Colin Klein, and that will be a nice gain. That's the first time we've seen him carry it like that this half, and he again gets up slow.
Another flag over there.
And
it's an Inman one,
holding on Inman. Coach Sawyer's not happy over there on his sideline, giving the line judge over there an earful.
I don't know how he could see what's going on on this side.
That wasn't about that, I'm guessing, Clark. There's probably some extracurricular on that side of the field that
what do you think?
He does not feel good about. So that penalty will back it up to the 30, so that's a huge one.
That's a huge one on Inman. So we've had both teams have got a big penalty on this drive.
Clock continues to move as we're now below 3 minutes. Harris now here at the left half with McClellan in the slot. They'll roll it and they'll throw it to McClellan, and he was wide open, and the pass was just out of his hands. And I don't know if Sterling had a corner over there to tackle him. It looked like maybe so, but
no,
it's going to be a nice game.
Maybe not a first down, but he's going to get 10 yards. Thing is, was that a breakdown?
I don't think so. I think Zane was over there in the flats. Wyatt Newberry in the
maybe he was running to Zane. I don't know, but he seemed wide open.
He was open. It would have been a nice gain of about 8 yards, and then after the run would have probably been more, obviously.
It was a good catch. I mean, it was a good pass. He just dropped it.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 18.
Second, I think. You guys think it's third? All right, Ricky.
3rd and 18.
I think it's second.
I do too, now that you mention it. Brunk will roll to his right. Now he'll choose to run it, and he will get hit hard. Oh, that was a vicious hit by Zane Carney, and Brunk is down. It was a great hit. And
I think it was legal.
It was legal.
He was in bounds, nothing bad about it.
He'll get about 5 yards out of that, and Brunk took a shot, probably in the shoulder, and it'll bring up 3rd and 12.
3rd and long.
I said 3rd and 18 earlier, but that was reading the scoreboard, and we'll take an injury timeout here. And if you've been injured at work or in a car wreck, Pile Law takes the time to explain your options and get you the benefits you deserve. We will take a 30-second break here as we wait for the injury to be dealt with here on Black Bear Football from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
The experienced team at Pile Law is located at 705 West Kansas Avenue in McPherson and is ready to assist you with every aspect of your personal injury case. Tom and his staff have over 25 years of experience and work diligently to fight for the compensation you deserve. If you've been hurt at work or in a car or motorcycle wreck, call 620-241-9000 for a free consultation today. Evening and weekend appointments are available. Visit pilelaw.legal to find more information, and rest assured you're moving in the right direction.
Back in Sterling after the injury timeout to Malachi Brunk. It'll bring up 3rd and 11. 2:11, the clock continues to run as he was tackled in bounds, and now we'll wait to see who goes to quarterback here for Inman.
I saw somebody throw off his glove, so I bet it's a receiver.
So they'll move Crew Harris, the sophomore, to quarterback. moving him off that slot. So they'll run trips to there. They'll run it. He'll roll right. He stands, and now he'll run, and he is quick, man. He gets around the corner, and he'll run out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 3, and so it'll bring up 4th down and about 9. He was looking to throw it on the backside over here, but Sterling really doing a nice job of staying home.
He is quick.
Maybe that's who you were thinking.
It's 4th down.
That's a lot of speed.
So it'll be 4th and 9, as I mentioned, 1:42 on the clock as he was run out of bounds here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, pretty big down here.
That is a huge down in the state of this game, where it is right now. So Harris back at quarterback. They seem a little bit confused. He'll have McClellan to his left. He'll have nobody there, and Inman.
They are confused. They're going to take a timeout and kind of regroup here.
I think that's a great timeout. And so we'll take a 1-minute timeout here as Sterling leads 36-24 here in Sterling. We'll be back after 1 minute.
When you work hard, make sure you have a service that works hard for you. With reliable coverage and the latest devices, you can go farther with Nextech Wireless. Right now, get an iPhone 16 Pro and an Apple Watch 10 on us. That's right, on us. Nextech Wireless, connecting Kansans.
Ethanol production is not just about keeping the American grower up and running. It's about keeping all of America good to go with a fuel that makes sense. Kansas Ethanol Alliance is proud to contribute to our local economy and call Rice County home. For more details, go to kansasethanol.net.
Keep your fleet running strong with New Image Trucking Service Center. Reliable repairs done right. Full service shop for your cars or trucks. We'll have you back on the road. Call New Image Trucking at 620-680-9342 today.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back here in Sterling, I apologize for the break there. Crew Harris rolls to his right. 4th and 9 is harassed by Tucker Haas. Tucker looks like he has him. He gets out of it. Harris throws it down, and it is caught. I missed who caught that at the 6-yard line, but Inman now in business. What a huge play by Crew Harris.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Harris makes a great play, and then he had nothing to lose throwing it up for grabs, and he found a Teuton, and now they're in business at the 5. And Harris will run up the middle, dragging some Black Bears with him, and he'll get it down to probably the 3 or 4, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. What a play.
That guy is so fast. I don't think we got anybody that can match him.
Crew Harris, we don't.
Got to keep him contained, or if he gets around, he's gone.
So the clock ticks to a minute left in the 3rd. Sterling needs to bow its neck, up 12 here. In Sterling, in one of the better games that we've seen in a long time. Can't remember one yet. Tyler Jarrett now at the slot. Harris will get it, and he will be hauled down. I believe that was it was David Myers that pulled him down before he could get going and then turn it up the field. And so a really nice play, and it will be a loss of 1. So it'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Look who's back.
Is Brunk now back in? Is he?
Who's back?
Okay. And so out 4 plays and right back in after it. And so they'll let it go to the quarter here, which they want to get the right play. They won't have to take a timeout to do it. And so we will take a 1-minute break here. And for one more quarter, 12 minutes remaining in this shootout as Sterling leads 36-24 over Inman. You're watching Black Bear football from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
Walton Plumbing and Heating at 112 North Broadway in Sterling is who to call for expert heating, cooling, and plumbing needs. Call them at 620-278-3462, a proud supporter of Black Bears and Warriors sports.
Mann, Wyatt, Tank, Sleet Injury Attorneys.
Liability issues are complex. The manufacturer fought. The best offer today was $30,000. The jury returned a verdict for a little over $11.1 million.
Mann, Wyatt, Tank, Sleet Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Tired of overpaying with online companies? Hi, this is Tyler with 37 Print Co. in Hutch. Come see us and get your shirts printed locally. Check out our work on our Facebook page at 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
At AstraRadio.com.
Back in Sterling. We're ready for the fourth quarter as Inman has it 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Malachi Brunk back in the game after taking a hard shot. There was out 4 plays, and he's back in. Want to thank Ag 360 Insurance, Darren Eddy and Cody Moore's Next Tech Wireless, Walton Plumbing and Heating, Sterling Booster Club, and the City of Sterling and Hyatt Life Sciences.
A lot of good sponsors helping us get this out to the huge fan base,
and
this thing.
It is growing as we speak.
We're just going out throughout the world with how great a game we've got going here.
So Brunk with Malloy next to him, he'll sprint it out and he'll throw it underneath, and it will be a touchdown. And I believe that was Corbin McClellan with the touchdown on the catch, a 5-yard.
Number 1.
Number 1 has caught it. Okay, that'd be Crew Harris.
That's the guy that is faster than all of us.
Your eyes are better than mine as I can't see it. So Inman now trails 30-36.
A critical 2-point conversion here.
So Inman can get it to within 4 with just now into the second or fourth quarter, 11:54 mark. Brunk will have Malloy behind him, and he will throw it, and he finds an open receiver, and it's good.
2-point conversion is good.
And it is a 2-point conversion, and Brunk rolled to his right, and I believe it was Gage Sisson with the 2-point conversion, and we're sitting at 36-32, 11:54 remaining. We'll step away for 30 seconds. What a shootout here in Sterling. We'll be back after 30 from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Sterling Black Bear football.
Hello, I'm Nicole Gallion. Imagine coming home to a place where the neighbors feel like family. In Sterling, Kansas, we pride ourselves on small town charm and big opportunity. With a vibrant downtown, excellent school system, our private college, expanding employment opportunities, and new housing developments, Sterling offers something for everyone. Easy access to neighboring cities and our renowned old-fashioned 4th of July are more reasons we think you'll agree that in Sterling, the quality of life shines.
At AstraRadio.com.
So here in Sterling, Inman will kick off to the Black Bears after taking the kickoff and scoring in a must-score touchdown right there. And to start the fourth quarter, they put one in the end zone to make it a 4-point game. And as Clark said, those 2-point conversions by Sterling that they wouldn't have had, but the result of penalties by Inman has given them the 4-point lead.
It's so true. I forgot about that already. My memory isn't too good. Hey, they might onside one too because they got to steal a possession. So
they do have to steal a possession, and
so we got our hands team up here. So what can we do?
Number 7, Darren Maxwell.
Conway Springs is getting beat bad tonight by Douglas, by the way.
No. Well, we'll check that score. And so they will onside it, and a really nice catch over there by a Black Bear. And the ball hit high, fell right in the hands of.
Onside kick recovered by number 21, Wyatt Little.
Wyatt Little, I think.
Wyatt Little on the hands team, the junior, makes a great play and gives Sterling prime field position at the 49-yard line, 47 now. But Clark and I were talking in the break that, as Clark mentioned, that's not a bad thought by Inman at all to try to steal a possession.
They got to get a possession back somewhere. Both teams are in the same boat. You can't lose a possession. You're having a hard time stopping the other guy.
So now Logan Isaac under center again, Farney behind him, Newberry in motion, and they'll give it to Farney, and they've done a nice job on him this half, but he is dragging Teutons, and the pile is still moving forward, now almost to a first down. And so Farney, with a whole lot of help from his fellow Black Bears and his linemen pushing him forward, and it will be nearly a first down. Gain of 9.
The Eagles out there. Look like the Eagles.
That was
only we had a running start at it.
That's true. That was no tush push.
He definitely got pushed.
There was a push there. 11 minutes coming up in the fourth, 2nd and 1. Inman will blitz. They'll pitch it off, and the ball goes off of Newberry. He'll fumble it, but he will recover it, and he's brought down by Gage Sisson for a loss of probably 2. They're going to mark it only a 1-yard loss, and so it'll bring up 3rd and 2. Newberry just, I don't know, I think he just dropped it.
Yeah, we had the right play called. It was
Sure was. They were blitzing.
We had him on the blitz, but yeah, we just didn't execute it, but
got it back.
He's a good athlete, so he could get the ball picked up. I'd be sitting there, I won't be able to bend over.
Well, of course. Darnauer in motion. Logan Isaac will follow Darnauer through the hole. A first down, a big run by Logan Isaac. What a load to bring down. I don't think you list him at 200 pounds, but he is well around that. List him at 190, but he looks bigger.
I would just like to see a little more of that in our stuff.
Yeah. 10-20. Get that Lions Dental Care scoreboard at some point and recapture, make sure that is accurate, that Conway Springs is losing.
It didn't come on the score thing.
Okay.
I got that from Kobe.
Okay. That won't be official yet.
Sent me a picture.
So Maxwell on the sweep. He's got 8, 9, over 10, now 12. 15-yard gain by Darren Maxwell on the sweep, and Sterling has Inman on their heels. 9:59. K-Preps reports the score that Douglas 36, Conway Springs 3 at the end of the third quarter. So
something weird's going on.
There is something weird going on.
Group. You think it's backwards? All right, our booth all thinks something's up.
I think with good reason, with the history of both Douglas and Conway Springs over the years. Logan Isaac on the right hash, ball sitting on the 24-yard line. It's a give to Farney. He bounces left, now cuts right, breaks a tackle, hauling some Teutons down. He'll drag them almost to the end zone. And the Sterling players want to say that it is, but they'll mark him at the 1-yard line. What a run.
Man, he's had a couple great ones. That one's got to be one of the best right there. Man, what a run.
That really was. He gets up with his hips on, or his hands on his hips. That might have made him a little tired, but I'm guessing he'll get it right here. Unless Logan Isaac just takes it in from 1.
There's got to be a lot of tired guys after as many
yards.
You're
right.
They've run back and forth tonight.
Isaac under center. He'll give it to Farney. Farney will lean forward, gets pushed from behind by Maxwell, and they give him the touchdown. So another touchdown, a 5-touchdown night by Zane Farney with 8:57 remaining in the contest. Sterling now takes it out to 42-32. Sterling will go for 2.
Well, there hasn't been a penalty yet.
So Sterling will go for 2. And now get the second play call from the sideline. Now Douglas up 44. Does that say 3?
Yeah.
On Conway Springs. Farney jumps over, and he'll get the 2-point conversion, and that will make it 44-32. Sterling leads with 8:57 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break here in Sterling as the Black Bears lead here on Black Bear Broadcasting at Astor Radio from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
Hyatt Life Sciences has now developed a full line of products that support the immune system, brain function, joint flexibility, and glucose health.
The glucose reduction that some of our folks have just been keeping track of, they've seen a pretty dramatic drop in their glucose levels, and they've been able to control that a lot better. And I think a lot of that is due to diet and exercise. The product, I think, is doing what it's supposed to do, which is support.
Follow us on Facebook or visit HyattLifeSciences.com to see how we can help.
Let the party begin where the pizza never ends.
Douglas, 33.
Raise up a cup, together we grow.
Hey, it's Sammy from the Hub Brick Oven and Brewery, inviting y'all to join us in Mound Ridge. The station, Coffee and Bakery, is open at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Saturday for all your coffee, bakery, and ice cream fixes. Don't forget to try one of our delicious appetizers. Our brick oven is fired up from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Come get your grub at the Hub.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Your boy.
Well, a lot happening in the world, and Weigel will kick it off for Sterling, and it's this one will not go out of bounds. Thought it headed that way. The Crew Harris, who's already returned one for a touchdown, he'll get it up over the 30 to the 32, brought down by Brad Gillespie, Maxwell, and Jacob Lewis in there.
I'll tell you, it's risky kicking to that kid.
Yeah, I agree.
So fast.
I don't think they're trying to.
Okay, yeah.
But he is. David Myers in on that tackle too. So Sterling.
I'm going to have to get some cramp aid from my thumb.
You're scrolling too much?
No, from texting the scores into the WhatsApp.
You have put a lot of...
half my game, every 2 seconds I'm texting. They're worn out.
Imagine them getting these texts.
I'm going to have to start doing some thumb exercises during the week.
Brunk under center, double handoff, and Crew Harris will drop it, and Sterling will recover on the Inman 26-yard line. And I think that might have been, was that Darnauer with him?
I don't know who recovered it, but I saw the fumble.
Maddox Link maybe with the recovery. And so a huge turnover for Inman. And now Sterling in big business here can, I wouldn't say knock it out, but can at least extend this lead. Now Coach Schneider with definitely no hurry. 8:45. Logan will get the call. Farney still in there. Darnauer at the left half. Newberry at the right half. They'll go Darnauer in motion to the right. Pitch to Darnauer. He breaks a tackle, breaks another one. He's going to be tripped up, and a touchdown saving tackle. Darnauer gets about 12 or 15 yards there, down to the 12-yard line.
What a run, but that was kind of a risky play, it seemed like. We pitched it right where their guy was.
Yeah, Wyatt Newberry was able to just get enough of him. Actually, they're going to set the ball at the 14-yard line. Inman with a late enter. They'll have too many men on the field. Logan will take it to the left side, runs hard, and carries a Teuton down to about the 6-yard line. Sterling can get a first down at the 4. Now at 8 minutes, Tucker Haas now will go into at tight end. Davis Thompson moves over to the left, split end. And Coach Schneider being in no hurry here to give a play. 7:50. Newberry in motion. It'll be Isaac. He'll follow it right up the middle. His tackle from behind. Got it down to the 2-yard line, and a first down. First and goal from the 2-yard line for Logan Isaac. Running possessed tonight.
Authority.
Yeah, that's the best word. He is running with authority.
First and goal, Black Bears.
So all of the Black Bear rushers tonight have had a really nice
over 100 yards.
They're getting close all the time. Isaac will pull it, and he will be in for the touchdown. Logan Isaac, 2-yard touchdown, and Sterling hits the 50-point mark. In this fourth quarter with 7:12 remaining, Jacob Lewis will check in for Farney at fullback.
We must be going for 2 again.
Sterling up 18, wants to put it at 20. Logan waiting to get the play. They now have it, and under center, Newberry in motion. They'll give it to Lewis. Lewis will power it behind his offensive line for the 2-point conversion, and Sterling up 52-32. And Sterling over Inman, and we will take a 1-minute break here in Sterling. You're listening from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
farmers and ranchers and those just starting out face special challenges in the ag business. So we offer an extra hand. We share our experience and offer leasing and loan programs to fit your needs and help your operation grow. After all, isn't growing what it's all about? Lions Federal Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at lionsfed.com.
Looking to build strength, power, and confidence? Ironworks Fitness is your answer. Open every day from 4 a.m. to 11 p.m., Ironworks offers a wide selection of free weights, machine weights, over a dozen cardio machines, an aerobics room, a full-court gymnasium, and Ironworks memberships start as low as $20 per month. Call the office at 620-257-5412 or stop by 1201 South St. John Avenue in Lyons. Ironworks Fitness, where strength is forged.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Brian Richter, Clark Comley, Heath Schroeder in the studio, Lane Weigel with another kick, and this one's right to Crew Harris, but it'll go out of bounds. And that was.
He might have touched it.
No, he did not touch it. It will go out of bounds.
I guess he did not.
At the 17-yard line, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Inman will get great field position, but.
Hey, number one didn't score.
He did not score. That's why I was thinking maybe we want to kick it again, or they might want to. But with 7:12 remaining, Inman will take over, and that turnover was
big,
just enormous.
Huge. You ever been to Ironworks Fitness? You ever been in there?
No, I have not.
It's open at 4 in the morning.
The Sterling Wellness Center is open at 5, I think, but 4 is early.
4.
I'm sure you're up there right there pushing the weight.
Sometimes I can't get to stay asleep at 4, but I'm definitely not in a weight room.
Nobody would ever guess.
No.
That you have not been in the weight room. In with trips over here are twins. They'll roll to the right, pitch it forward to Malloy. He cuts it back to the middle, spins, gets hit hard by 4 Black Bears, but it is a gain of 6 on the play. Now past 7-minute mark. What's
that turnover might have sunk in. They just got lots of possession, and we scored again. So they're going to have to break out the air arsenal here and get a long one pretty quick.
They've been fairly successful with throwing the ball, so you're right. Brunk, who's taken a nice, I didn't mean it that way, but a beating tonight.
Well, he's had 3 very big hits. One he was on defense and took one.
He's given the hits, too, as he's been running the football. 6.5 now. Harris across the formation. They'll roll it left, and they got a man right down the sideline, and it is caught, and that's Sisson, and he's got to outrun, I believe that's Farney. Farney will pull him from behind, but now down to the 5-yard line. This game is nuts. And so a huge.
And a flag, I think, for a horse collar over there. So they're going to be down at the 2 or something.
That's about a 55-yard completion and run, and
I'm feeling like Willie with a wildcat over here with my thumbs. I'm getting them warmed up.
I don't really understand what you mean by that, but
you know he's always got to do those push-ups.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Every time K-State scores.
I'm with you now. So there was a horse collar tackle, as Clark mentioned.
Willie's probably pretty fresh this year.
Well, I don't know if there was a penalty or not. The ball's still
definitely threw a flag over there.
Okay. Sitting on about the 4-yard line, 6:09 clock running. Inman ready to score again. 84 points so far in this game. I don't think we're anywhere close to done. Brunk takes it up the middle, and he'll be hit maybe for a gain of 1, which it is. And so it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 4. Probably the 3. Clock continues to roll, 5:40. Sterling up 52-32. And the Shark getting some scores on the Lions Dental Care scoreboard. Stick around after the game for the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Brunk all by himself in the backfield, has his 2 wings go in motion, and they will give it to, I believe that was McClellan, and he might have gotten a yard, and so it'll bring up 3rd and 2 and 3rd and goal.
Inman's eating its own clock away here with
Sure
the last 2 plays.
Now under 5 minutes remaining in this game. You also want to stick around after the game for the Pride Ag Ace Resources Hardware Player of the Game. We could give it to, as usual, to a whole bunch of people on both teams. Clock now at 4.5. Inman not in any hurry, as the Shark mentioned. Brunk will take it to the left side, and he will get in for the touchdown.
He still won't walk in there
Did.
good for Inman. We've been playing such great defense. Well, they scored a lot of points. All right, they're going to be back within striking distance.
So now it's 52-38 here in the fourth quarter. And they obviously go for 2 and try to draw within 12 again. So an onside kick coming up, and with 4:25 remaining. So he'll have Malloy to his right. He'll roll to his right, has McClellan, and they find, I believe that's probably Sisson again in the back of the end zone.
Stuff down.
And so another 2-point conversion.
How many extra points with the 2-pointers?
I think they haven't missed any, so I'll let you do the math.
5 extra points?
So with 4:25, Sterling leads 52-40. We'll take a 30-second break here as we'll be back for the onside kickoff by the Teutons.
At People's Bank and Trust, we value our customers. We know you have plenty of choices for your mortgage loans, but we think we have what you're looking for: relationship banking. And if you're considering refinancing or purchasing a new home, check our competitive rates before you make that change. Your payments will be made at home, and you'll receive good personalized service. That's how we've established many long-lasting relationships. Make a change, know your lender, and make your payments at home with People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Well, another kickoff.
Yep.
Incredible how many kickoffs.
I don't know that I've seen a game like this that we've actually done. Can you think of one?
I mean, you see blowouts with a lot of kickoffs, but not a game like this.
We've had 50 points scored by us, I think, and by other teams on us, but not 50-40.
Giving up 40 and still feel like the game's in danger, and you've got 52.
I mean, it's getting so high up there, I can't add it all up together.
You can't. It's 92. And so Inman most guaranteed will onside this.
I guess we're thinking that. We got everybody up there.
Last one, Wyatt Little was able to recover it, and this one looks a little different. Last time he aimed at the left. This time he'll aim to the right, and it's a hard kick, and it is recovered by 4 Black Bears. And so Sterling will take over on their own 43-yard line.
We look like Duck, Duck, Goose.
Darren Maxwell with
everybody in the circle.
I don't know anything about Duck, Duck, Goose.
Not really, but there's some game where you run around over guys in the circle.
Yeah, something. Oh my.
Well,
4:23.
Inman's going to have to get a turnover of some type, and I doubt we're throwing it, so they're going to have to strip us, or we're going to have to lay it on the ground.
Now that might have been the most astute thing you've ever said, us not throwing it, considering we've thrown it once all game, but who knows. Farney will get it to the left, breaks a tackle, puts a move on another one, and is caught from behind, and he will get it down to the 37-yard line, and he says, I'm done. Gets up a little gimpy. And
you know that number 1 is so quick, but Zane's is equal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out in the open field, he's just, his feet are.
Yeah, Crew Harris is who the Sharks are referencing there.
But Zane's tough out there. I mean, obviously he's awesome, but he's right in front of us on that play, and you can see the quickness of his feet.
That play you could kind of really appreciate since it was to our side, the line opening up a hole and then him setting up his own run with that. Jacob Lewis now in. It'll be a toss sweep to Darnauer. Darnauer with a great block, not another one, and he trips over the yard line for a gain of 9. And I thought he might score.
He's having his best running night.
Sure is.
Of course, everybody that's playing offense is having their best night of their career tonight.
As far as running the football, there's no doubt. 3.5 left. Sterling taking large chunks here and large chunks of time. Haas will check out. Porter Anderson and Davis Thompson at the wide receivers. Now they'll move Thompson into the tight end. Actually a short split, 3 minutes now. Varney back in there, they'll pitch the football. Newberry, he's got a chance, and he'll run past Teuton, break a tackle,
nice move.
And he is in the end zone for I believe that was a 30-yard touchdown.
Quite a run, too. We've just seen one great run after the next. Some nice blocking there on it.
Sure was. Just
sort of got that set up. Really blocked it nice.
And Wyatt Newberry with a beautiful touchdown off a great option pitch by Logan Isaac, and Sterling can hang 60.
I don't know you can say hang because they have 40.
Well, they're hanging it on the board, but they've got 40. I'll check with my sure-to-be-wrong stat man down there. How long was that run? 29 yards.
They've gone to sleep.
Well, how could you up here? Their pencil's probably worn out, though.
The pencil has been worn out, and it's past their bedtime.
2:48. Give to Maxwell, and Maxwell will get the 2-point conversion. And Sterling, 60 points. A lot of 100 points in this football game, and 2:48 left. Both teams going to be exhausted. So are the kickers.
So are the announcers.
We'll keep it right here, Clark, as we'll do the Lions Dental Care scoreboard.
Oh, you want some scores?
Yeah.
Humboldt 46, Erie 12, Nickerson 0. I don't know. That was a correction of another one. Halstead 49, Nickerson 3. There we go. Marion 60, Bennington 6. Iola 6, Santa Fe Trail 49. Manhattan 10, Hayes 0. That's kind of a big score right there. First and 35, Chanute 6. Kinsley 52, St. John 14. 3 minutes left on that one. Andale 53, Roseville. A lot of blowouts. Here's a big one for Buhler. Great Bend 38, Buhler 14 with about 9 minutes in the fourth. Douglas 44, Conway Springs 3. That's from the at Astra.
That is baffling.
Yeah. The wheels must have fallen off the bus this week.
How about our Lions up north?
I got it right here. Republic County 24, Lions 0, end of 3.
That is the Lions Dental Care scoreboard, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Stick around after the game, as we will have the AdAstraRadio.com post-game locker room show, and the player of the game, Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware, player of the game. And I think I know where I'm going with this. And Lane Weigel to kick again, and he'll kick it. Sterling will onside it.
We touched it too early, I think. The flag came out.
Sterling will touch it. So Sterling really not wanting to risk a return at all.
You don't want to give him a quick one.
No.
To one. He could go the distance, as we already seen. So,
and so
it's still, the game is in doubt. I mean, not totally. It's the borderline of being in doubt. You know, you get a quick one and an onside. They're right in it. They score so fast.
So Sterling being offsides, the ball is sitting on the Sterling 48 at the moment. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Actually, they'll take the ball there at the Sterling 49, 2:47 remaining, and what a game.
Like none I've really ever witnessed, I don't think, this many points.
No, not. I mean, I've seen this many points, but only by one team.
Yeah, or not from anything I've ever done as a whatever.
Well, I've never seen a game
I hate
like
to call us broadcasters.
I've never been a part of a
Internet
game like this.
Internet specialists.
And so Inman will take it. Brunk will roll to his right and throws a wheel route down to that was Crew Harris, catches it on the sideline. And for another huge gain, the yards per play are going to be enormous for both teams. And you would guess
they're tired.
They are tired.
They're tired too, but they look more tired.
Sterling been subbing quite a bit.
Subbing a lot, especially on the defensive side. Most of their kids have been going the whole time.
Both ways. And
every play they're running 40 yards just to get back to the huddle.
That is true. And the clock stops with 2:40. Sterling leading 60-40 here in the fourth. Harris goes to his left in motion. Brunk will roll to his left. He stops, throws a bullet, and it's just out of the hands and I can't catch
the Inman kid.
Yeah, I can't catch
McClellan's what the announcer PA
Okay,
guys
they probably have a better spotter than I do, which is you. And
you don't really have one.
No.
I can't see over there either.
And so it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Brunk had a ton of time.
Yeah, he did have quite a while. Oh, did you hear me yawning?
I did, as long as you're not hiccuping again. And
that was a weird deal.
That was. You were worrying me. You were shaking the booth. 2:30, clock stops. Brunk with nobody behind him. Now Harris. He'll fake it to Harris. He'll roll to his right, looks deep. He throws it under, nearly picked off by Darren Maxwell. Pass was attended to McClellan. Corbin couldn't quite grab it. Maxwell nearly with the pick. And I think it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, yeah.
From the 31 of Sterling.
We about had that one. We're all dropping lots of guys back there in the defensive secondary. It's hard. They shouldn't be able to get behind us, you know?
Agree.
But you never know.
I believe the Sterling JV will travel to Inman. The Sterling C will travel to Andover Central.
On Monday. Both got 2 games. That's cool.
Got a lot of experience. Brunk again. Harris in motion. They'll read it. Brunk will take it up the middle, breaks a tackle, and he will get swarmed by a bunch of Black Bears, and it's
short, I think. He's
short. You're right, Clark. Short by maybe a yard. Okay, it'll be 2. It'll be 4th and 2. See, Hoisington Scott City had their game postponed until tomorrow at 1 p.m.
That's why.
Of weather. That weather that we looked at.
That lightning we didn't see?
Well, no, before the game you could see it crossing right over the top of
the
Lions.
The sand clouds.
Yeah, and so timeout Inman here, 1:52, 4th and maybe 1 now. They moved it, and so we'll keep it right here as Sterling looks to try to close this out and not allow another touchdown.
Well, we haven't really been able to do that, so. But we've scored more than them.
Well, we've kept most of the crowd here. Clark, really nice crowd here at Sterling. You know, sometimes this stadium makes it not look as many, but.
Well, this is a big stadium for
a
small school. I mean, so many of schools our size, they got like, you know,
normal high school
bleacher.
bleachers. Yeah, normal high school bleachers.
Yeah. This is long and tall.
So, 152. Sterling leads 60-40, and I think I can see Coach Schneider out there walking at the 40-yard line and, quite frankly, looks exhausted.
Well, you know, you talked about our Minneapolis game last year. Yeah. I kind of felt that way towards the end of that thing. Like, I can't take much more of this.
You're going to have to get Clark a chair. Inman quickly under center. Brunk, he'll take it. He'll run it. Gets tackled, but he gets 5 or 6 out of it. Clock will stop as the ball sits on the 16-yard line. 1:48, clock stops to move the chains.
He's winding away. They don't get in any big hurry, do they?
No, I think he wants to score, obviously, but obviously he realizes being down 20 with a minute and a half
ain't going to happen.
Harris in motion. They'll double handoff, and this is to McClellan, and he's tackled. Really nice tackle there by Darren Maxwell.
Flag on the play.
Holding.
Got to be a holding on Inman.
1:19 remaining. That'll make it 1st and 20. They'll mark it off. Now walk it back to the 28-yard line. Clock.
I think Eckley's in there at nose.
Clock runs. Yeah, Eckley Eckert. Got a few of the JV guys. Yeah, I just pulled the Clark.
Oh, you pulled the Clark.
I apologize. Harris in motion across. Brunk rolls to his left. And he completed to Harris. Harris breaks a tackle. It's hit hard.
Wow, what a move by that kid.
Sure was. 10 yards. That's Crew Harris.
By number 3, Zach Wooler, and number
10-yard
12,
gain.
Raymond Aguilera.
50 seconds remaining. Inman still has a timeout if they want to use it.
They'll use it. Like with 2 seconds left, or something, trying to score.
Brunk will roll to his right, throws it deep, and it could be caught, and it is. Wow.
What a ball.
Tyler Jarrett.
Just put it on the money, man.
Was.
Just dropped it perfectly in there.
What a ball. It was. He dropped, had a step on Sterling's corner.
What terrible coverage.
No, Landon Aguilera, he had a step on him, but with 25 seconds left, Inman closes the gap, 60-46. This is nuts. Now they're going to kick the extra point. Probably need a little practice.
Yeah, he's just working on field goals.
25 seconds remaining, and can't see who's the kicker. The kicker
looks like he got it.
Number 10's extra point is good. Caden Gaddard.
Caden Gaddard with the extra point, and he got it, and it makes it 60-47. Sterling leads with 25 seconds remaining. Surely that's the end of the scoring.
I'm not going to say it.
I would guess an onside kick is coming.
I would guess that's the end of the scoring, but you never know.
25 seconds, as I said, remaining. Surely be an onside kick coming up. Clark, where do the Black Bears go next week? Do you have any idea? That should be the question that we have, your quiz question. Where do the Black Bears go next week? They're not at home, I'll give you that.
I'm trying to think of it. We got to be starting our district games.
Yep, next week will be the first.
I'm going to say Ellenwood. We go to
It
Ellenwood?
is Ellenwood.
I bet you're shocked I got that right.
I actually was.
Well, the wind will be blowing on top of that press box.
Kicking off for Inman,
Are we
number
outside
6,
next week?
Corbin McClellan.
Maybe. We'll have to find that out.
It's raining. I have to bring my Darth Vader suit.
So Inman again will kick off. Corbin McClellan will kick it, and he will
pop it up.
And it's recovered by Porter Anderson, and so Sterling will take there and should be able to run out the clock from here, we would think. Stick around for the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show right after this. Thanks to Kaz Comley for his stat work tonight, I think. We'll find out afterwards.
He did the best he could under duress.
In this game, you needed about 3 or 4 spotters to help, and so Sterling will take a knee,
you think,
and win this 60-47. And there's the snap, and that will do it. And Sterling wins 60-47. A lot of respect from both teams to each other, and that will do it. Thanks to Chris Childs. Stick around after this break. We'll be back with the post-game locker room show, AdAstraRadio.com post-game locker room show, and we'll find out who the player of the game would be. Clark's got a lot on his plate there. You've been watching Black Bear football on Ad Astra Radio, Black Bear Broadcasting from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth.
On your phone or tablet with the Ad Astra Radio app. Next, the AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Stay tuned as we name tonight's play and player of the game.
Hi, can I help you?
You look pretty busy. Wouldn't it be great if someone could help you with your business insurance?
Yeah. Managing all that protection for my staff, equipment, and data can be a lot.
Well, a local Trusted Choice independent insurance agent can help you with your research, coverage selection, pricing, and claims at no extra cost to you.
More time for customers.
Trusted Choice independent insurance agents will help do your insurance. You just do you.
Next, please.
Hi, this is Kent Anthony with First Group Insurance in Sterling. Call us in Sterling or Lyons today
or go to our website, insurewithus.net.
This is Tori Tipp with State Farm Insurance on the square in Lyons. We believe in being a good neighbor, and that means more than just great insurance. At Tori Tipp State Farm, we think supporting our community serves our customers just as much as the proper insurance coverage. Stop in and see us today and let us know how we can serve you, whether it's home, auto, life, health, or just a cup of coffee. Tori Tipp State Farm Insurance, 620-257-3106. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Still working on your summer to-do list? Your neighborhood Ace has the best brands you need to tackle any outdoor project. Choose from a big selection of outdoor power equipment, plus find quality tools to complete your workshop. When it's time to kick back and enjoy the weekend, we've got the perfect furnishings and decor for any outdoor space. Plus the latest grills, from hosting a family barbecue to giving your kids the perfect place for backyard play. Pride Ag Ace Hardware, Dodge City, Lyons, Mays, and Meade.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There is still time to make 2025 your year. For a limited time, sign up for MTC Fiber Internet and get free internet until 2026. You'll get internet that is 10 times faster than cable or wireless, plus a local network built by neighbors for neighbors. For more information or to sign up for service, stop by your local MTC office, call 877-216-9951, or visit mtcforme.com.
AdAstraRadio.com.
In Sterling, it's Brian Richter and Clark Comley as we wrap up this Sterling Inman football game. It was Sterling 60, yes, that's right, 60, and Inman 47. What a game tonight.
Yes, that's right, 47.
47, and the Ad Astra Radio locker room show here, and I'm not going to go through everything, but it was quite a first half here in Sterling, and then the second half was no different, and finally Sterling was able to slow him down.
Well, I thought the first half was more exciting.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt about that.
I was yawning a couple times in the second half.
Sterling led at halftime 28-24. Just to kind of give you an idea, Malachi Brunk scored with 1:37 left. Sterling would, in the first half, Sterling would take the kickoff, and Wyatt Newberry would score with 26 seconds left, with Sterling able to retake the lead 28-24. And then in the at second half, Zane Farney would score his fourth touchdown of the night on a 5-yard run, and Sterling would go for 2 after an Inman penalty and lead 36-24. Malachi Brunk would complete a 5-yard pass to Crew Harris at the 11:54 mark and would get them to within 4 points, 36-32, as we started the fourth quarter. Did you hear what I said? 36-32.
I wasn't really paying attention to you,
yes.
But I hear it now.
8:57, Farney would convert a 1-yard run, 44-32. Logan Isaac, after a turnover by Inman, would have a 2-yard run, and the 2-point conversion was good to make it 52-32. Inman would waste no time at the 4:25 mark, scored on a 2-yard Brunk run, and the 2-point conversion was again good, and now it was 52-40. Well, Wyatt Newberry didn't waste any time either. At 2:48 mark, he would sprint 29 yards for a touchdown to make it 60-40, and then Inman would, with 25 seconds left, convert their final touchdown on a, I'm guessing here, I didn't get the exact number, 14-yard pass, maybe a little longer, to Tyler Jarek for the final score of the game to make it 60-47. What a game.
What a game.
And so, well, we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll name our Pride Ag Ace Resources Hardware Player of the Game from the Allen Samuels broadcast booth. This is Sterling Black Bear football.
Stream Ad Astra Radio's local sports coverage on the free Ad Astra Radio app. Download it now. The Ad Astra Radio Sports Network, the statewide leader in local sports coverage.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
Have you been injured in an accident? At Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to evaluate your personal injury case and fight for the compensation you deserve. Whether it's medical bills, lost wages, or pain and suffering, Tom Pyle understands the challenges you're facing and works tirelessly to help you get back on your feet. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Call Pyle Law at 620-241-9000 for your free consultation today. Because at Pyle Law, Tom takes the time to fight for you.
Big savings are happening right now at Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson. Don't miss huge markdowns on 2024 holdovers, like the luxurious Jeep Grand Wagoneer L or the electric Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack, each with over $14,000 off MSRP. That's right, I said $14,000 off MSRP. And as Mr. Samuels always said,
come by, let's be friends.
See dealership for details and exclusions.
Great news! Pools Plus is extending the fair spa sale through the end of September. All in-stock spas are at an all-time low and ready to be delivered. Call 620-662-0202 to schedule your pool closing. Shop local, shop Pools Plus, 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Perkins Angus Ranch to Table wants to be the best part of your meal. Premium locally grown Black Angus beef available Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 2 to 6 at 715 East Main and Lyons. Orders taken anytime. Perkins Angus Ranch, from our ranch to your table.
At AstraRadio.com.
Wow. Back in Sterling as the Sterling players set to leave the field, as do the Inman players. 60-47, Sterling wins. It's now time for the at AstraRadio.com locker room show, and again, Sterling wins 60-47. Player of the game tonight is sponsored by Pride Ag Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Tonight it goes to Clark.
Well, we talk about this week after week. You know, Zane probably is, 5 touchdowns?
Yeah, I think
5 or 6 touchdowns. He sets the tone for the whole game with a huge run on our first possession. Then he does it again, I think, on the second one.
On the second.
Wyatt has huge runs.
Defensive plays.
Newberry,
that is.
I want to our quarterback tonight,
Logan Isaac,
ran as much as I've remembered him. I would like to give him, a shout out like, hey, player of the game. Brunk for them.
Oh,
just all over the place. And their skill guys as well.
All over.
You can name any of them, but I just like to just pass it all around so we're not always naming the same player of the game.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So if I get to choose due to the fact that he hasn't got it and we've given it to other guys already, I'm going to pick Cameron Morris. And you say, Cameron Morris, he didn't
He's a lineman. He's a linebacker.
But his sack for about a 15-yard loss set up the interception, which gave us one possession ahead of him. Does that make sense?
Yep, sure does.
Which, in the way the whole thing went, kind of gave us the lead at half.
Absolutely.
And the momentum going into half. And then Inman could never get caught back up. And then they had that turnover in the second half, and that was the end of it. It was one of those games that you were scoring on every possession. How many yards did the punter have tonight?
I don't think the punter had any yards.
Neither team punted that I can remember.
No punt.
So it was a possession-by-possession game, and that sack in the first half, I think, was one of the, not the only key play, but one of the key plays. And Cameron's just always busting his chops, and so I'm giving him a shout-out with the player of the game.
So center, and this time linebacker, Cameron Morris of the Pride Ag Resources. Ace Hardware, player of the game, Pride Ag Resources, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. We'll be back after this break with one final wrap-up here in Sterling as the Black Bears win 60-47.
Which credit card works best for you? Understanding your budget and spending patterns is something First Bank does best. We'll be here to help align your financial goals and lifestyle with a card to fit your needs. Contact First Bank today to learn more. Member FDIC.
The Sterling Black Bears Booster Club supports Sterling Junior Senior High School students and their activities through the help of the community and parents. To learn more or become a member, email blackbearboosterclub@gmail.com. Good luck, Black Bears.
Hi, this is Lucas Raleigh with Raleigh Insurance. If you're thinking about shopping your business's insurance, let us do the shopping for you with our newly expanded markets and carriers. As an independent agency, we've been working with large commercial accounts to small family businesses across Kansas for over 50 years. Check out RaleighInsurance.biz, see me in Little River, or stop by Raleigh Insurance in Inman or Lyons today.
Since 1965, your choice for home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance. Raleigh Insurance. Get your free quote today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Keniston with McPherson Dental Care. McPherson Dental Care has many options for your orthodontic journey. We do braces and we also do Invisalign. For example, Invisalign, which is a way to move your teeth more gentle, much more quicker. It's clear and removable, and it gradually straightens your teeth with no brackets, wires, and it's faster and more comfortable than braces.
McPherson Dental in Buhler, Inman, Hillsborough, McPherson, and Lyons, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
When recovering from a hospital stay, being in the comfort of your home is important to heal. The compassionate home care team of nurses, therapists, social workers, and home health aides from Hospice and Home Care of Reno County can help you achieve that goal. We are your friends and neighbors, caring about our community and the people who live here. Hospice and Home Care of Reno County, your local not-for-profit agency serving a 50-mile radius of Hutchinson. We care how you live.
AdAstraRadio.com.
Back one final time on AdAstraRadio.com locker room show. Sterling over Inman tonight, 60-47. Next up, Sterling travels to Ellenwood next week. Game time at 6:30, or the game time at 7. We'll be on at 6:30. Inman will host Remington in both teams' first district play, our first district game. So, well, Clark, last thoughts before we wrap it up here.
Both of these teams are going to be in a title race.
Amen.
After seeing that tonight, I don't always know what I'm talking about, quite often, but I've seen a lot of football, and both of those offenses, no one's going to be able to stop.
It's going to be tough to stop. That was incredible.
Nobody in the state of 2A or 1A or whatever we are is going to be able to stop those offenses. So it's just a matter in those crucial games like tonight, who cannot make the big mistake.
Not make the mistakes.
Because I don't think we can stop each other, and I think that's the way the rest of the games are going to go for both these teams. They're both going to blow a lot of people out and have several blowout games, and they're have these close games that you got to play mistake-free, and if you play mistake-free, you're probably going to win them.
So Sterling will win at 60-47. Runs the record to perfect 3-0 for the first time in maybe more than 20 years.
What?
Yep, we were looking at that today.
3-0?
3-0.
20 years?
Yep, about that, yep, believe it or not. And Inman falls 2-1, but can't hang their head on about that one.
They've got a lot going on there.
Could see another one at some point down the road.
With these two?
With these two again. So that'll do it for Clark the Shark Comley. I am Brian Richter. We're here in Sterling. We'll be at Ellenwood next week. Be sure to join us at 6:30 for the pregame show. That'll do it for us from here in Sterling. Say goodnight, Clark.
Good night, Clark.
Jones Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the giant corner of 30th and Lorraine in Hutchinson, Kansas. We take pride